He stole my seat. Okay,
Dude, he's so different now than he used to be, too.
so much less insane.
Oh my god, true story.
Remember the time he ate Mark's watch?
Should spin it. I wish, dude, if I had the thing.
That would be bad.
Alright?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I hid that from you guys?
You should have.
Level up! Level up!
Welcome, Level Uppers, to episode 65 of the Level Up Show. This is going to be a really special one. We're officially celebrating the 5,000. We hit it on Thursday.
Monumental!
It is monumental.
It's huge.
This was our, we always said, like,
What?
5,000!
5,000! 5,000! Oh my god! 5,000!
5,000! Okay.
oh no, oh no. Where did you You can sit here.
Sit in the middle. Okay, I don't want. Alright, it's too late.
Where did you come from?
The ghost has reappeared!
We didn't even chance or anything this time.
The ghost came early!
Thank you for joining us. Yes, we have officially hit 5,000 followers. We hit it on Thursday with Level Up Direct, but we wanted to wait until Sunday, our official Level Up show, to
Did you give him a mic?
celebrate it. No, I'm sure. I mean, most people are watching for PS4, and I think they should be able to hear him pretty well with us, him being between both of us.
Yeah,
so
true.
just speak a little bit loud, and we should be okay.
How was your day, Mark?
Hi. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you?
This officially became like a sex chat talk show.
That was so weird.
Everyone's real excited to see you if you're looking at these comments.
Yeah, I know, right, dude? The entire thing just says Mark.
I'm gonna reach over here and grab my computer.
Okay, you're gonna join in the chat room. That's awesome.
Boogie! I like how people didn't pick up on your case either.
Nobody can see shit.
You have some pretty observant people, and apparently not observant people.
We're not going to officially celebrate 5,000 in a big way just yet. That's our topic of the week. Because not only are we going to be giving away a lot of stuff today, $70 worth of PSN, Xbox Live, and Steam gift cards will be given away for topic of the week. But we're also going to be talking about the show in general, like where it's gone, what it's become, now the network, and where we want it to go. How much has changed, of course.
Back in my day.
Back in my day. We're going to kind of bring into the topic, the question of what does it mean to be a Twitch streamer, and the question of is it a legitimate profession?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, is it a legitimate profession? That's something that's been happening a lot lately. People asking that question, if it is a profession. So we'll talk about that as well. But if you guys don't know, the Level Up Show is a game-dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I am one of your co-hosts, Andrew Midori, alongside the classy douchebag, Michael McLaughlin.
Yeah!
We got the beast from the east, Mark Casey.
You can't even do it.
Do it again.
And the sexy giraffe, Kristen Midori. And wait, the beanie, the ghost, Mark Angelo.
Hi. Yeah.
He's
Mark.
here.
What's up?
He's here in the flesh. Welcome, Mark. Thanks for joining
I like
us,
that.
man.
How you doing, girl?
We got the XP system live in the chat room, guys. But a quick little FYI, we did lower the time limit on how you can use XP. It's now every 20 minutes. So what we recommend you guys do is wait for Bank Heist. Right before Bank Heist, check your XP so you can bet whatever you guys want to bet.
Right.
But otherwise, I wouldn't spam it because then you're going to lose the opportunity to check what it is right before Bank Heist.
Right, so you're not going to have an idea of what the wager and everything like that.
Bank Heist?
Bank Heist is basically it's a bet. So basically, when the Bank Heist starts, everybody wages
All the XP that you're earning, that one, you can bet your one XP.
Oh, I'm gonna bet all of it.
I'm all in!
I'm all in.
You guys can choose what you want to bet, of course. Everybody's checking their XP, and that's
nice
fine, guys.
Socks.
Thank you.
They're my socks.
They're warm
I believe that.
and comfy.
They look warm.
He asked me if he had any warm socks, and I was like, here, you can wear these.
Don't you love when you get to the point in a relationship where you ask the other person if you have something?
Yeah.
Like, hey, do I have this?
I don't feel like these
Yeah,
are feminine. I'm okay with these.
No, they're just very Christmassy.
They're Christmassy,
Yeah.
exactly. Or Italian, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like an Italian
Yeah,
flag,
it
you
is
know.
an Italian.
I know, but is it more Christmas or
There's
Italian?
white in there, which means it's not Christmas.
It's Italian. I feel like more than
Yeah?
Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, there you
And
go.
they're really soft, too.
As all
Italy
Italians
represents.
are. Soft as shit.
Fuck that, man. St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that too. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, so we're all going to be drinking tonight. You guys can drink with us, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
don't have a drink, do you?
I have water.
Same.
Gift from the gods.
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking, man.
Don't forget, you guys can follow us at any point
Oh my
tonight.
God,
of course,
nice
at
to
twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. You can follow or subscribe.
Hey, Mike.
Um,
What's the most common ingredient in beer?
The hops.
Awesome.
Water. Boom. Winning.
Okay.
All right.
I'm okay losing this battle.
I apologize. I am wrong. No.
But also, guys, if you're watching live from PlayStation, which it seems like you guys can now, which is great, hit that little heart button right now. Your name will pop up on the screen. We'll shout you out, and you guys will get us some XP in the process. You guys get 10 XP for every follow, 50 XP for every subscribe, and 10 XP for every $1 that you donate. So that's a quick way to get some XP because it's going to be important today. You're going to need that XP later on.
Yes, there's a bunch of stuff planned and some giveaways.
Some giveaways. $70 worth of giveaways, guys. And it's all going to be done in raffle. So you can buy tickets, but when we get to I'll explain it now a little bit so that you guys can plan ahead.
Awesome.
There's some strategy involved here. What's wrong?
That.
Yeah. There's some strategy involved here. We're going to be giving away a $10 PSN code. That is first. And that is going to be 100 XP per raffle ticket. You can buy 2 tickets. Then 10 minutes later, we're going to be doing a $20 Steam gift card. Those raffle tickets are going to be 300 XP each. Again, 2 raffle tickets. After that is a $20 Xbox Live card. And after that, we're going to a $20 PSN card. The $20, again, are 300 XP each. So you guys need to save up or plan how you want to bet.
Yes.
later
Whoa,
on.
Dean bet big.
I'm freaking high.
Oh, is Bank Heist going on right now?
Yeah, they did
Somebody's
bank
coming.
Oh, I'm not into this?
I
Damn it.
know, dude. I don't have my computer, so I can't even do
Oh
it.
my god! Yet another benefit. Never stop.
Fuck your computer, all right? That's what I think about it. Your
What's up?
newfangled
Tell
gadgets
Mom, since he's
and
been
personal
watching our
computing
YouTube videos
machines.
all-
Nice. Tally Mob has been watching our YouTube all week long.
Oh, sweet.
That's very important. We're actually very
Yeah.
active on YouTube. You guys can go to youtube.com/levelupshow, level spelled LVL. Archives are there, but
I think
also
it's /user/LVL.
no, you don't
No?
need user. It's another
Sure?
way to get there, but you don't
Okay.
you don't need user. You guys can get there right with that link. We do archives, but we also do some off-show content as well, some TV discussion.
I am not going to sing Frozen. Sorry.
Unless we hit 1,000 followers tonight alone.
Yeah.
So you're safe. Don't worry.
Did I win? Did I win?
Oh my
No.
God,
We got
I
Guitar
want
Freak,
big.
Bulldog Brad, Alex Bustos, Ghost, and Nasty Balls.
Dean
The
won
Lone Gunman
300.
lost.
Wow.
No, you won
Oh,
what an
500.
upset.
I won 534.
Oh my god,
Wow.
Dean won 534.
Good for you. Good for everybody who won. Let's move on to our only
Yes.
non-gaming portion of the show. It's called the Level Up Show Has No Game. It is 5 this week. We're doing 5 non-gaming topics, 2 minutes each.
Woo!
Let's get going with this. This is gonna be fun.
Are you ready? This is like your favorite
Have you
thing
ever
that
been
you
here for
missed.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
Every time I come on for this
is like
the
the only-
best thing ever.
He was
Yeah,
here
it
for like
is.
1 week, but when you launched it, and then
Okay.
he was like, "All right, I'm done."
We did one non-gaming taco. That's all.
Taco?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Tacos.
Oh, okay.
He said,
Let's get this going.
"This is our only non-gaming taco."
Okay.
First topic.
I like tacos.
I don't know what is it.
It is Apple announcing the iWatch pricing.
Okay.
You want to click the other thing so I can see it?
The other thing? What do you want to say?
The actual. Oh, there
Oh,
you
you
go.
have to see it? Do you need to see it?
Yes. I'm all about the visuals.
So you were the one who immediately was like, what the hell?
Oh my god! And I was waiting for it too. I'm
Yeah.
actually interested in the whole iWatch and the whole smartwatch thing.
Yeah.
I actually debated getting one, even through my company.
Tell us a little bit about the pricing here.
All right, so here I'm going to go backstory. So pricing of any other smartwatch is usually anywhere from the Pebble, which was $100, is still the most popular because of the pricing, and there's some cheaper ones, but that's the best one for the price, all the way up to about $300. And $300, everybody's like, is it really worth it? Is it that much money? Is that really worth it? Well, boom, here comes Apple, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, and they're like, all right, here's our iWatch. It's pretty good. You guys like it, right? Okay, yeah, you're excited? Great. You're going to spend $350. Well, actually, that's wrong, because that's for our cheap sport brand. If you want the really nice watch, like everybody else has with theirs, with a nice band and everything like that, $550. What up? And it
keeps going.
Oh, and it keeps going. Well, that's a special edition one.
Yeah.
So I looked into it more, but at first it was like $10,000 for a watch. Did you look at this?
$10,000.
They have a $10,000 gold band iWatch. It's a limited edition. I think there's only like 100 or something like that. So it's going to be celebrities that want to sport it and everything like that.
Okay.
But still, $500 is obnoxious.
Until you do not need your phone along with this, I don't think it's that.
Right. Now, the benefit to this is you can make phone calls and everything from it, which there's no other smartwatch on the market besides one coming to market soon that you can do that with.
Okay.
So that is a benefit, but not for an extra $200.
We only have a little bit of time left. I do want to say real quick, the other HBO side of it is that HBO is exclusive, HBO Now.
Right.
HBO Go is exclusive
for at least 6 months to a year.
Yeah, they want to get that Game of Thrones time.
Yes.
Wait, is it HBO Go or HBO Now?
Now,
right?
HBO Go is the current app.
Damn it, that's a subscription service.
Yes.
Right? HBO Now is exclusive. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Oh, man.
Oh man! Oh, I lost it. What is it? Look on screen.
Something with Green Lantern. Oh yeah, yes. So did you hear about the new casting?
No.
Supposedly, now this is rumor, but speculation has it that Christopher Pine is going to be Hal Jordan in the new Green Lantern movie.
And you're disappointed it's even Hal Jordan, right?
I'm very disappointed. I really wanted, and I thought we needed a Jon Stewart character. And I was very eager to see them portray that.
I think a lot of people are in that boat. I'm not personally.
No, I know you.
Hal Jordan. I like his personality better.
Okay, so that's all personal preference. That's what it really comes down to. For people that don't know, Hal Jordan was the original Green Lantern. When they started with Hal Jordan, the typical 1940s, air pilot and everything like that. Well, it later evolved into we need to be more affirmative action, so they made Jon Stewart the Black Green Lantern. This is after Hal Jordan went to join the Green Lantern Corps and everything like that, so they needed one for Earth, so they made one with Jon Stewart, and he's great. And it's not Jon Stewart, the news guy, although that would be amazing.
If it were to be Jon Stewart, who would you want to play?
I really wanted The Rock.
The Rock,
problem is,
really?
yes, that was actually my first choice for Jon Stewart.
The first thing that came to my mind was Idris Elba.
But
that was actually the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's such a minor character, and Heimdall's not as big of a player in that as he is.
Yeah.
He has lines.
But here's the thing. He's also
point, I guess.
Yeah, no, and he was actually a rather big part of the last Thor movie.
Even the Dare actually said Hal Jordan wasn't the original. That's true. There was someone before, but he never.
Was there?
I forget his name. I'll look into it.
I didn't know that.
He was not a popular choice.
Let's talk about Chris Pine, though. How do we feel about Chris Pine as Hal Jordan?
If they're going to go with Hal Jordan, I can't think of anybody better.
I agree. I think he's a good choice.
Chris Evans would have been fine for Hal Jordan.
Obviously not at this point.
Chris Evans
not at this point.
Captain forever.
That's what I'm saying. But at this point,
it could be Green Lantern. No.
No, but before, and what sucks is,
that's
be honest,
for me right there.
Ryan Reynolds was not a bad casting choice originally.
I don't blame
for Hal Jordan. No,
I blame the writing and I blame the story.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth. Next topic.
You're so impressive. I'm afraid to upset him.
Star Wars Episode 8's release date has been announced.
Yes.
Not 7.
And the title for 7, hasn't it?
Not the title as far as I know, but we do know that Episode 8 will come on May 26, 2017, which is exactly 40 years and 1 day after New Hope. The best part of this is that Rian Johnson is going to be writing and directing.
That's awesome.
Do you guys know who Rian Johnson is?
No.
Okay.
Tell me more.
He directed many episodes of Breaking Bad, including the best episode of Breaking Bad called Ozymandias. I won't tell you what that means.
Yeah, don't.
Best
but
episode so
he also
far,
did Looper, Brick, and a few other really cool movies as well. He's a young guy, but he's a really strong up-and-comer.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
really strong choice here, in my opinion. And on top of that, though, we also found out that they're doing a Star Wars spin-off called Rogue One, and that will release on December 16th of 2016.
Oh, so it's a spinoff. Does anybody know what it is?
No, I don't think there's any news on what that means. But we're getting spin-off movies and official movies now.
I don't know how excited I am for that. Do we really need,
How many Star Wars cartoon shows have there been, and books, and comics?
Yeah.
Well, where's the harm of making a Star Wars spin-off movie if these ones that are coming out now are actually going to be good?
Hopefully
That's the thing. If it's good,
that's the start.
That's my word.
Are we worried about oversaturation? We're getting a Star Wars movie
And that's
3 years in a row now.
Right.
No such.
one each year.
We're getting the Force is it Force? What's it called?
Force Awakens.
The Force Awakening. That's the end of this year. Next year is a spin-off Rogue One. The year after that is Episode 8.
Right.
And then so it's
3
going to be
years
another
in a row.
spin-off. So they're going to do the Marvel. They're following. They're following the Marvel stuff. Everybody's doing it.
I would like
Yeah.
to see the first movie first and see if we even like that first.
I honestly think that it'll be better than any of the George Lucas prequel ones.
No doubt. Just by the trailer alone.
I know you don't like J.J. Abrams,
Is there
so
a movie worse than the George Lucas one?
No, dude.
And then this.
Revenge
Yes.
of the Sith isn't bad.
Revenge of the Sith, and actually, I didn't mind
that was
Clone
not
Wars as
terrible.
much.
Yeah, Clone Wars was okay as well. They're just okay.
Episode 1 was awful.
Yeah, Episode 1 is pretty bad.
I mean, Jar Jar Binks is probably the best character in the entire series.
Nice.
All right, next topic. Fourth topic.
Drew's gonna smack.
Frozen 2 has been officially announced.
Let it go. Let
It happened, guys. It happened. But yeah, Frozen 2 was announced the day before Cinderella came out with Frozen Fever.
That's a lot of pressure.
What do you think? What do you mean by that? A lot of pressure.
It's a lot to live up to. The first
Yeah,
one.
man.
Yeah, one of the highest grossing Disney movies in the last couple decades.
This
Yeah.
Frozen 2 is going to
Is it the best
gross
Disney
as
movie
much,
of all time?
if not more, but be a poorer movie.
Don't even
I'm
say
calling
it.
it.
You think it would gross more but be a worse movie?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I don't think
I
it can
agree.
match
With the absolute fanaticism, but because kids are stupid.
Yes. And
Kids are gonna want to
and
see
parents
Frozen 2.
are worse.
It might
Parents
not
are
be bad.
neighbors.
Parents are enablers. That's actually the best thing. Yes.
Kids are tiny little sugar
I
addicts.
kind of feel like
Um,
they couldn't just let Cinderella like have her spotlight back for like a minute. They
No,
had to, like-
I'm pretty sure that there was a lot of people that saw Cinderella to see Frozen
exactly.
Fever. So
Like, just let her have it, dude. She's
Yeah.
been away forever. They had to be like, oh, go see this because it's Frozen. Frozen, guys. Like, don't forget, Frozen.
who talks like that?
do you want to build another snowman?
The suits at Disney talking.
Is Bill Cosby going to see Frozen?
No, dude, he sounds like the
Don't forget.
Melvin from
I
Simpsons.
swear.
Yeah.
If there's actually a song in this movie called "Do You Want to Build Another Snowman," I'm going to murder.
Kristen, look at the number. My concern is there's no possible way they can repeat Let It Go's success. Because that
No.
really, I feel like, is the driving force of the success of the first movie.
I guess.
Was
Yeah.
Let It Go.
The
technically,
soundtrack in general was the
Yeah.
driving force.
pop songs are very formulaic,
Yeah,
so you
for sure.
can make something that's catchy like "Let It Go."
Okay.
Yeah.
I
They can
I think
recreate
a
the
big-
magic.
I think a big part of Frozen's success was empowerment to little girls.
Right. It was original.
Let's think about this,
Princesses that
though.
kick ass.
There
They
was
don't
only
need a
not
guy
really any
to give them
successful
back their
sequel.
slipper.
I'm sorry, what was
A
that?
Disney animated movie. Think of like a successful sequel. Aladdin 2 bombed.
Toy Story
Aladdin
2.
bombed. That's it.
I agree.
Shut
They were
your mouth.
Pixar.
That's it, though.
They're Pixar.
Okay. Pixar and Disney in collaboration.
Backed by.
Final topic, we have a male-centric Ghostbusters, and this kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you.
It doesn't, because they released that it wasn't just, oh, we're doing this to compete. They're combining two worlds.
Okay, but I still feel like it's a response to everybody being like, "Ooh, female Ghostbusters!" Like, no, like you're ruining my childhood.
I thought so at first, but then I remembered back like almost a year or two ago when Channing Tatum wanted to do a Ghostbusters movie.
Okay. Well, here's the
And-
thing: do we get Channing Tatum, and is it going to be like Jonah Hill, and we basically have,
Right.
with 21 Jump Street, but Ghostbusters?
Well, they're doing Men in Black, so why not?
It's just
I heard
like
What if the new Jump Street is another Ghostbusters crossover?
they're just going to make it all combined.
Oh my god, that would be
Dude,
amazing.
what if they get recruited?
That would be
What if they
terrible.
just get recruited as Ghostbusters? Like shit starts to remember.
Oh my god, I want
Really
this.
good cops. Like, what if everything just builds to this is all just leading up to the?
Oh my
It's all
god.
the
Well,
same
you know they're
universe.
going to be in Men in Black,
That'd be
right?
kind of dope. I might get on board.
Do you know what that?
Yeah, I
They're
heard
gonna be
the
Men in
cro-
Black.
the crossover.
So what if at the end of the Men in Black one they're going to be
This is
Ghostbusters?
like terrible Tumblr fan fiction.
This is the best thing
Let's get into the
ever.
details. As you said, Channing Tatum's in there, and the Russo brothers are directing. If you don't know who they are, they did Captain America,
Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier. So that's solid.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
supposedly Chris Pratt is going to be is eyed for one of the roles too.
Okay, he's just eyed for every role
Right.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
and
right,
apparently
right.
him and Channing Tatum are friends, and this is
Yeah.
something that originally when Channing Tatum brought it up, he said he wanted Chris Pratt next to him when he did it.
What about
Okay.
somebody know David Tennant as a Ghostbuster? Was that a rumor at some point?
I never
David,
heard
I
that.
hadn't heard that yet, but it's possible.
I heard a funny
That
anecdote.
would
on a
actually that would be
podcast
really
earlier.
cool. I'd like to see him in something.
They said something like, "What if we don't know who is a Ghostbuster or not?" And someone was like, "What if Channing Tatum is just like the Janine of this? And he's just like the second."
Oh my god.
I would love that. Channing Tatum would be a
That
really
would be
great secretary.
hilarious.
Dude, he would be hilarious as that.
Because they would just play up the sex factor.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be super fun. I would love it if they did
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
So okay, so you're against it.
You might as well not even start talking. Time's up anyway.
I didn't care about Dean's opinion. I just want Williams and Marks.
Guys, that was the Level Up Show Has No Game, our official non-gaming portion of the Level Up Show. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now let's move on to what we've been playing. Dean, you can start.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I played a little bit of the Ori.
The Ori.
I played a little bit of Ori and the Blind Forest for those who
You
watched
look like
Beast
you're
of the Week
choking
last
on
week.
He
Me and
likes it.
Mike both really love it.
That Ori dough. Dude,
That Ori did.
I ate the shit
I'm
out
not
of that
nearly
game.
as far as Mike. I am
Well, it's
like,
because I beat it.
yeah. As much as I played on the streams, as much as I played so far.
Right.
So I played a little bit of that, and I played a lot of zombies this week in Advanced Warfare, and then I also finished up.
Yeah, you got sucked back into
Superstar
that pretty well.
Ultra. I
Ooh.
finished that.
Wow, you had a successful week gaming-wise.
It was good. Also, I won't talk about that yet, but I'm crushing somebody in trophies already.
Really?
Just saying.
Oh, really?
Had a big
Ooh.
trophy day
A
today.
little tease for the future there.
Uh-oh. Hint, hint,
Hint, hint.
nudge, nudge.
What's that gonna mean? How about you, Mike? What have you been playing this week?
Ori, and I mean, obviously Diablo.
And go
that's
ahead.
what
How'd
we
you
play.
feel about Ori?
Oh my god, it was easily the best purchase I've made on current generation.
Wow.
If you guys have an Xbox One, that must be in your lineup of games to play, and if you don't, you must go on your computer, go to Steam, and purchase it. Don't be a Greg and a little pussy. Actually go and play this
back
game.
You, dude. It's,
Oh, he is.
It's the best game I played all gen so far.
Easily, and here's the only thing that annoys me, and we talked about this. There is no New Game Plus.
Yeah.
There is no going back in the game. So even though it's like a Castlevania-esque, it's very Metroid meets Legend of Zelda. The problem is you cannot go back. So whatever you do not get in the main game, and more so whatever you do not get before the last temple, the Volcano Temple, is gone. You can't get it again.
Gotcha.
So you're SOL on that.
That's annoying.
It's very, very annoying because I don't, and you know me, I don't normally go back into games at all, almost ever, but I really wanted to, and I was very looking forward to it, so it was very disappointing to me.
Okay.
Damn you, Moon.
I'm very excited to start it. I probably will tomorrow, I think.
So
Good.
when you complete the game,
No, you won't.
the open world,
Oh, I will. I'm
the
sorry.
open map,
Yeah.
you can't just if you.
Oh no,
beat it
this is
up,
gone. No, when I
it's
go
just
in,
done.
when you go to choose, it says this game completed. When I choose it says this game has already been completed.
And you can't go back.
There's
and
nothing, you can't do anything. You can just hit OK, and it just brings you back to choose what game you want to start.
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah.
I hope they maybe patched that.
I would hope so too, but as of right now, you can't go in.
Yeah.
So I can look at it, and you can look at the stats.
Yeah.
But then the only button you can hit is to back out of it, and then you can go choose a new game to play.
Gotcha. All right, that's a little disappointing, but I don't think I probably will go back to the game. I think I'm probably just going to enjoy my first playthrough, 8 hours.
Get everything.
Or so.
It's
I'll
gonna
try.
irk you.
I will try.
It's very easy, honestly. The only thing that sucks about there's no fast travel, so you have to traverse everything. So areas that you think are going to be difficult to go back to later on, just suck it up and do everything you can to get whatever you have.
I'm with you though. Once I'm done, can't go back. I gotta keep moving. Too many games.
Too many games to play, right? I started Valiant Hearts this week.
Yeah.
PlayStation
Nice.
Plus game
You seem
right
to
now,
like it.
guys. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It kind of reminds me of old school adventure because of the artwork, first of all.
And you
But
can
also-
hear the History Channel in there.
Yes, it's really cool how you can pick up items and look at the historical
Right.
significance. But it's a puzzle game overall, and
Right.
I actually didn't know that. And I'm enjoying that aspect of it. It's got some challenging puzzles. It definitely requires some.
How do I do this? His note doesn't make sense.
I
Yeah.
didn't know what type of game it was. I didn't get a chance.
I didn't either. I just kind of heard good things from Greg.
Yeah.
And I thought the artwork looked great. It's UbiArt, of course. Ubisoft, a smaller team at Ubisoft. But yeah, just a solid story that's telling. I can tell that it's going to get somber. I'm really worried about
Are
the
you
dog.
interested in looking at what the History Channel stuff was?
I am. Yeah, I want to look into every
Sure.
part of it because it's not a big game. I don't think. I think it's pretty.
No, I
pretty
think
small.
from what I heard, it's really short, like 4 hours, something like that.
But even just the historical items that you can pick up and read
Right.
what they mean, whether it's the chlorine tax, I can't. They would attack with chlorine gas. Germany was the first ones to do that. They have information on what that means and all that kind of stuff. How
If anybody in the chat has watched the History Channel, because it went 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So for every chapter, there was a History Channel episode.
You want to get behind me?
That they showed and explained a lot of the stuff that you play in the game.
Yeah, one thing I
So,
picked up
I wanted
was
to see that.
a urine-soaked rag that people would wear
Sexy.
around their face because of the chlorine attacks. For some reason, urine and chlorine
Right.
interact with each other, and it lessens.
Right. Well, the ammonia is more so what it is.
So they would wear urine-soaked rags around their face to guard against chlorine.
Sure, that was wonderful.
Yeah. So it definitely it's hard to it's not overly somber yet, but I can
You know
tell
it's
that
getting there.
it's coming. It's gonna get to that.
Well, I remember watching right in the beginning when the main dude goes down,
Yeah.
and they sent the letter to his wife, and I thought he died right away,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, well, that's upsetting.
It's hard to say this, but probably the saddest part for me so far was the dog, everybody knows, gets caught in barbed wire. And it's like, no, it's like squealing and trying to get out. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. This is terrible.
Oh god.
The dog. No, not the dog.
Have you heard of Dan Carlin's Hardcore History before?
No.
He does a incredible series. It's huge. Right now, the ones he has up for free are on World War One.
Okay.
You can find them online, and each episode is 200 minutes long,
Okay.
about. And he did 5 of these, and he goes
200-minute episodes.
Yes.
That's intense.
It's a really long podcast.
Okay.
So one of those things would last me a couple of days at work. Just
I think I've
tuning
heard
it
of
out.
this. I hear how great
You
it
just
is.
started another
Really
bank heist?
good because he does a
Yeah, who?
what?
Someone started another bank heist.
Already? Is that possible?
Apparently, because it says.
Oh, I might not have changed it. I'll change it now
Yeah.
just in case.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep
Was that
talking.
you?
That was me.
You son of a bitch!
You started it?
You son of a bitch!
I'm sorry.
I'll change that.
I
Right
didn't know
now.
we were gonna do this. I don't know the rules. I beg forgiveness.
Andrew
He
Gage.
does a really great
sorry, one
run up to leading up to the war and everything impacting it, and then the events during the war and people's reasoning behind it. Because World War I gets a lot of criticism over generals making really dumb decisions.
Yeah.
And he makes a big emphasis of saying, this is the first time anybody in the world dealing with these weapons and strategies. Like, everything, this is new. Nobody knows anything about how to conquer this, and so they're just relying on age-old strategies.
Right, and that aren't
fail
working right.
terribly.
I'm interested.
And
I
obviously,
want to watch
they
that
don't
now.
get used in World
Send me a
War
link for that because I want to watch it.
Cool.
It's really it's a podcast, so you just listen.
Oh, okay, yeah, send me a link for
It's a
that.
great listen.
Before we move on to the level update, of course, let's thank the 10 or so Twitch hearts we've already gotten. Thank you to Synthetic, George Manikas, Denziel Movies More, Rock Does
What?
Gaming, Jay Burner 311, marked words, Twitch Tuber, GFN refollowed us, Usual Mike, Guitar Freak refollowed us, Fuzzy B
okay.
refollowed us, and thank you to That397. Keep those Twitch hearts coming, guys. We are live for PlayStation. All you got to do is hit that little heart button. Or if you're watching at
I'm very
twitch.tv/The Level Up Show, just hit the follow button. Your name will pop up on screen. We'll shout you out, and you get a free 10 XP to use later on during the raffles.
How did I get 23?
Because, man, you're watching the show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you watch the show, you get 1 XP every minute, guys.
Oh, damn!
Hot damn.
Yeah, boy.
Let's move on to the level update.
Yeah! I don't have paper.
Dude, I'm
It's behind you.
No, I do have paper. I'm lied. I'm just an idiot.
Oh,
Liar.
yeah, 704 XP, like a boss.
I got 1,200. Oh.
First up, why
Ooh.
Arkham Knight is rated M for mature. This has been a very interesting story.
He's like, I didn't know we had this.
You didn't know we had this? I'm just going to read off the direct quote from the ESRB. This is an action-adventure game in which players primarily assume the role of Batman as he travels or battles several villains, spreading chaos across Gotham City. Players traverse a variety of locations around Gotham while battling thugs, examining crime scenes, and occasionally rescuing hostages. Players engage in melee-style combat using punches, kicks, and gadgets, batarangs, and explosives being a part of that. Enemies cry out in pain when struck, and some takedowns are highlighted by brief slow-motion effects and loud impact sounds. They're very, very detailed when it comes to ESRB.
Yeah, they really are.
Some sequences allow players to use tank-like vehicles with machine gun turrets and rockets to shoot enemies. A vehicle's wheels are also used to torture an enemy in one sequence.
Nice.
Cutscenes depict characters getting shot on and off camera, while restrained or unarmed. Large bloodstains pools of blood appear in crime scenes, and in the aftermath of violent acts, one room depicts a person torturing a character on a bloody operating table. During the course of the game, players can shoot unarmed characters and a hostage. Neon signs in a red light district read Live New Girls and Triple X. The words bitch, gobshite, and ass appear in the dialogue. But the most important thing I think here is that you shoot a weapon in this game. What does that mean?
Which will lead me
Well,
to
I'm
say,
assuming
who are you thinking? No, shoot a weapon. That was described as tank.
Let me see here.
It said in specifics you shoot I'm
Yeah.
During the course of the game, players can shoot unarmed characters and a hostage.
So I'm thinking Red Hood.
Wait, players can shoot.
You control this. You are the one shooting.
What we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unarmed
I'm
and enemies and hostages. You are shooting.
Yeah, I'm very thinking Red Hood or Damian Wayne.
Is Red Hood a thing? They confirmed you.
It's DLC.
It's DLC. And so here's my thing. Remember when they had the whole DLC play as whatever for Arkham City?
Yeah.
Like Catwoman? And they had her as a playable thing. Like, she's already a thing in there, but it was only its own separate stories. So that's that. So I'm thinking that everybody will play as Red Hood for a couple story missions, but the only way to play as them in the challenge missions is to pre-order.
I feel like, just to be stubborn, I'm sticking with my Green Arrow thing.
Yeah, you were saying that, and I don't know.
Dude,
I don't see how that's possible.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, and he was like even saying he doesn't have any reason why
I just have
that's
the feeling,
happening.
and the fact that he's kind of a dick. Like, he tortures to get answers, and like he kills, no problems. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He does what he has to do. Unlike Batman, he will kill you. He's like, you got an answer? Someone's like, no. He's like, bye. He doesn't care.
I like the sound effect. We're curious what you guys think, though.
I don't know.
Who do you think this character you're going to be controlling is that shoots hostages and unarmed enemies? So the poll's going to go up any second here, as soon as Kristen gets it up. The choices will be Red Hood. Could we get the Joker back? Arkham Knight. Maybe you actually control the Arkham Knight. Or Two-Face has a gun, right? Maybe you control Two-Face at some point in the game. I don't know.
I think it's the Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I would actually prefer it to be the Arkham Knight over Red Hood.
I lost
Really?
again.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just intrigued because
Do you
I
not
watched
like the Red
again.
Hood?
I don't not
Oh,
like
you
him,
lost.
but I already know a bunch about him. I
Right.
would rather me learn. I'm interested in the Arkham Knight because, like a lot of people say, like Rocksteady claims, like this is a new character they created. I think it is a new character, but I think it's somebody.
I think it's a new
Thank you.
character, that, like a new
No.
persona
Right.
Yeah.
that they created, not like a full
Right.
new
and so I'm just
person.
more interested in. I'm just
Right.
curious about.
Well, I already have my idea. We talked about that the other day.
Yes.
So
Guys, the poll is up. Go ahead and vote. And also congratulations to those that won the bank
I
heist.
just think it would be better if it was Arkham Knight because at least in the main story, seems to be the central to the plot. Like,
Yeah.
why start bringing in other guys and
Yeah.
having them steal the attention away from
right.
Arkham Knight? I mean, if Red Hood does something like that, whatever. But if that's limited to the DLC,
I'm
whatever.
sorry. I don't normally bring up stuff like this. I know we normally don't.
Yeah.
But for the first time in like a year, I saw someone say "put shoe on head."
Really? It's been a long time since
I
that
have not
happened.
seen that for almost
Do you
an
remember that?
entire
Yep.
year.
That was all.
Sorry, I don't want to bring attention to it too much,
Yeah.
but it was just like it was weird. It was out of nowhere.
It's amusing. Let's move on. We're
Yes.
sticking too long on this.
Titanfall 2 has been announced for Xbox One, PC, and PS4. And a quote from Vincent Pella, probably my favorite thing about this. He said, "Well, I guess EA announced a sequel, so I could play coy and pretend I don't know anything about it, or yeah." So we're working on a sequel, no official name yet, but we're working on that. The main focus is that we're starting up a second team and doing some smaller stuff too. Small, exploratory, taking it slow. It'll be multi-platform. Which is great. So when asked about regrets from the first game, he responded, platform for me comes to mind right away. Well, we needed that, though. We couldn't do the game. If we could do it, though, it would have been prohibitive to do that. We definitely made the right choices for the right reasons, but if you're saying what we would have liked to have done, the opportunity to be multi-platform could have made it more significant to us, which is probably my favorite thing that happened early last year when we found out about Titanfall. Me and you were talking about this. Zampella went for an interview, and they said, "What do you think about Titanfall, the original? What do you think about Titanfall being exclusive to Xbox One?" And his response was, "It was? I did not know this."
Yeah.
You know? So,
I mean, at this point, he's trying to be like, "Oh yeah, we needed this for the game
and
to
it could
come
be.
out."
Here's the
but-
thing: it could have made sense. He could have not realized that there was financial issues with EA supporting him, and when he went after the interview, gone to them and said, "What the hell is this about?" And they said, "Well, listen, we could have canceled your game." He's like, "Nope, right decision. Never mind."
Yeah.
You know, we don't know what happened, but so this is a very welcome thing. I'm interested in this. I did not like Titanfall.
You played
1.
Titanfall?
I did. I played a little bit of it. I didn't ever buy it. It was never mine.
PC
On
or-
Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah, I never bought it. I played it at a buddy's house for a while. It was just, if all apparently according to him, all I played was pretty much the entire game, it would have gotten extremely boring and I would have been very pissed off for $60.
Yeah.
It's definitely, in my opinion, like a $20, $30 game.
Okay. Well, do we think that this one has a campaign? On the
I
first
think,
game?
well, like you said, we're doing some research, exploratory stuff. I think they're definitely looking into what else they could have done.
to justify that $60 tag.
I think they're going to, if not a campaign mode, I think they're definitely going to look into more of a more robust like perk system and customization because that was a big problem. I actually played a lot of Titanfall on PC myself, and then by the time I got my Xbox One, I got
you'll
it
be up in a
because it
second.
came with my system, but I was kind of over it at that point because there's just not enough to do. There's like 4 guns in the entire game and like very minimal customization.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it was rushed out for
I do have a second
Yeah,
question,
I
though.
agree.
Do we think that they're going to go free-to-play model?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. No.
No?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they need to. I don't know. That's just my
It's
opinion.
Microsoft is what I'm thinking.
It is Microsoft, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean,
Or,
Fable.
I'm sorry, EA, I mean, sorry.
The Fable is the only Microsoft free-to-play game. That's
No,
really
what I said,
coming out.
I missaid. I missaid my words because I'm thinking the original Fable.
Yeah, original
so-
game Titanfall.
EA though, it's EA.
Yeah.
So they're very big into monetizing everything every way they can. So if they're doing exploratory stuff, something different, they could be looking. Their second studio could be all about finding ways to make it a X price game,
Yeah.
but with excess buy on stuff to
I
make
wouldn't put it past them, but my gut feeling is that it'll just be,
Cool.
like Titanfall 1, but with
I
a little
think
bit
so
more
as well.
going on.
What
Right.
do you think it'll be called? Titanfall 2 or Titanfalls?
Or Titanfall, Electric Boogaloo, or
Titanfall.
Electric Boogaloo.
Titanfall. Titanfall. I'm going with that one. All right, Kristen, go ahead. You're up.
You want to do the poll so you people can see
Yeah,
it?
sure. Go ahead. Let's see what you guys think. Who will we play as in Batman Arkham Knights? Who's
David
this?
joined us.
Oh, Dave Timmons. Welcome, man.
Hey,
VIP
Hey.
Dave Timmons. Ooh, it's close.
Red Hood Joker.
but you guys are thinking the
Arkham
Arkham
Knight.
Knights.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
Second
gut
place
feeling.
being Joker. I don't agree with that, but all right.
You think
No more Joker.
Arkham Knight will be Joker?
No more
No,
Joker.
no, no, no. They it was who do
A
you think will
separate
be
decision.
Oh,
playing
But
it?
that's what's kind of funny is some people do think the Arkham Knight is going to somehow be the Joker.
I don't think it.
No,
I
I
don't think
but
so.
I don't think so. I mean, like I said, I have my prediction that I'm pretty sure
I
on.
will say that I am a terrible person, and I decided to read a leak of the
We all
story.
did.
Oh, we already know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all know.
We already know. He doesn't know, but he knows.
We're not discussing this, though.
I didn't
Okay.
read a leak, but I have
You
my own
know.
assumption.
Right.
You know.
I'll tell you what I do think that
I
no one's
just-
really talking about. I think the Arkham Knight is Deathstroke, personally.
That's a
I
possibility.
really
That could've been
want to
Joker.
say I don't want Joker to be in this.
I don't either.
I don't
Oh, he's going to.
He's
be.
gonna
Joker in
be.
this game?
He is in this game. I'm telling you right
Slap
now.
bets?
I am 100% with you.
Ooh.
We're out of slap bets now. We
Oh,
drive
We have
clubs
no
over.
more.
Oh, I want to see this.
Do we want to slap bet?
You have to define the conditions that
How
Joker is in
confident
it.
are
Do
you?
In
flashbacks.
some way, the Joker alive and in it.
You think he's going to be a
So you
living
think he's alive?
person in this world?
Okay,
Yes.
so here's
No flashbacks, no photos.
Not as a flashback or a photo.
flashback doesn't count.
He's
No.
in
He has to be a
Gotham City.
live character that somehow came back from the dead. Sorry, spoiler alert.
It's been 2 years.
I know it's been a while. It's been a little while, but
Deal with the Joker
he has
died
to
in the
come
last
back
Batman game.
from the dead
Right.
in this game.
Which is not.
Slap bets. Yeah.
That's not impossible.
So good.
So wait, just to be clear, I'm saying he will not be in
Right.
the
Yes,
game.
and I say
Right.
you
You're saying
will.
he will.
I am guaranteeing
And this is
you
going
he's
to
in
be
it.
on YouTube for you to check.
Yes.
Yes.
We have this. It is there in archived format, so we know for sure.
You say September, I say October.
All right, go ahead, Kristen. You're up.
It looks like it's something that two people read.
Yeah, you're right. I will read this with you. I will take.
Why don't you let Mark read it?
Yeah, good idea. Very
Why
good
don't you
idea.
give him?
Why don't you be Phil Spencer? You be Eurogamer.
Why don't you give him your mic?
Oh, good idea.
I'll just put it up to him.
230 people.
What's up? What am I doing?
250.
So you're Phil
and we'll
Spencer.
do some
Okay,
sort.
so
I don't know
Phil
why.
Spencer.
We'll clap our hands.
All right, hi
We'll
guys.
do 25 feet of the
This is
entire
Phil
room.
Spencer.
250. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kristen. Start.
What is
Wow, we
EG
got
stand
another
for?
one.
Your EG is Eurogamer. This was a conversation between Eurogamer and Phil Spencer about Rare's 30th
Just
anniversary.
spamming different accounts.
Okay.
Now more than one people are saying
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
You've brought this up a number of times now, so you clamp.
What?
Clam.
So you can't blame me
No.
for asking. Battletoads. It's Rare 30th anniversary this year.
Is it? Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god.
You're going to celebrate it with cupcakes, I'm sure. But what other plans are there?
We know it's their 30th anniversary. I can say that. And Rare is a very special studio, and I
Yes,
think
sir.
I said a couple of months ago that I got to play the prototype they had for their new game. Veteran Rare designer Greg Miles is someone I have a ton of respect
Really?
for. We recognize that it's their 30th year, and that's an important time without giving away too much.
Is it time to celebrate their heritage?
I think it is.
I think it is.
Can we just address the fact that that dude's name, because he's in video games, can be pronounced Melee, and it would be awesome?
Oh, that would be sweet.
Do you see his name?
Yeah.
It's spelled Mayles.
Very nice.
Melee.
So what do we think? How does Rare celebrate the 30th anniversary?
I think it's going to be a bundled collection of remasters.
that would be cool. I'd be okay with that.
You know, and it's going to be class. It's not going to be like Banjo. It's not going to be GoldenEye. It's going to be like Battletoads and stuff like that, like the arcade.
Yeah,
type
I
thing.
don't really care about any of those games personally, but it's cool.
Oh, I know. I know you don't. Like, I would play especially if they do like the Battletoads Street Fighter
Yeah.
combo
Yeah.
or Double Dragon. It was Battletoads Double Dragon. That I will play the living shit out of.
Yeah.
What if they do like a new
No.
Banjo-Kazooie?
I don't think.
I don't think they will.
I'm
Not
really
yet. I think they're going to, but not yet.
What if they bring?
Whoa,
back
whoa,
Perfect
whoa,
Dark?
whoa! I don't think so.
What if they bring back Perfect
They
Dark?
already tried doing that. It did not
See,
fare
I
very
can-
well.
I can
Xbox
try
already
to-
is eating their shit on the last Perfect Dark remake.
Yeah, true.
Because that one sucked.
Oh, it was awful.
Oh, so we do something that's
And the
better.
And
last
let's not
couple
forget the
Banjo-
first Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
was everything that's better than GoldenEye.
I'm gonna pause this. I'll do it.
No, let this go.
It's not happening yet.
Not yet.
We're not ready for this.
Not ready for this?
I'm not ready for this. What?
That's funny.
That would be great.
I think people know what's coming, though. But no,
People that have watched this show, yes.
they know what's coming. We'll wait for that, though. Is that the end of the first segment of Level Update?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so
Nice
let's open up
thoughts.
the Skype lines.
Thank you, Derek.
So, what is this shoe business people are spamming?
Okay, originally when the stream started, I don't know if
This
it
is
was
just
from
a Twitch
before
thing in general.
It was in general.
It's a people on the internet thing. They started
Yeah.
with cam girls.
Put a shoe on your head?
Yes.
Yeah,
People taking requests for money, and they're like, "Put a shoe on your head," and so they put a shoe on, or so she put a shoe on her head,
And they're just
and that's
saying
like an
it out
internet
just
joke.
It's something that Kristen was constantly asked when we first started doing the show. Everybody
That and
asked her to put a shoe
Shoki.
on her head.
I mean, I'll put shoes on my head if you guys start donating to our Patreon.
I have no shame. Speaking of that, guys,
Oh my God.
No shoes on my head for nothing, though.
let's go through the whole spiel real quick while we wait for a Skype call. Call us at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds. Thank you to these Twitch hearts from Hessboy, Caveman, Schlitz, The Evil Seamus, Sargonatus, WTH Jack Burton, Tommy Boyd 937, Frozen Snow Comes, The Nine Fox, Pus-Filled Scab, Synthetic, and many more. And let's take this
call
call.
from Zora.
Zora.
Sweet name.
That is a sweet name.
Yeah.
Zora, welcome to the show. Sweet name.
Hey, you know I'm the one behind all the shoe business, right?
Oh.
That's entertaining.
Probably not something you should have said.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What's going on, man? Do you want to talk about gaming stuff?
No, I was just wondering if you could put a shoe on your head.
Go ahead. Dean.
Will you donate to our
Yeah,
Patreon?
if you donate, we'll do it.
How much money you got in your wallet right now?
Alright, I'll do it right now. I'll give you guys $50 each. About that.
Wow, yeah. I
Alright,
totally
well,
believe you.
We'll get
When
the
it hits,
notification
right,
when
we'll
it
get the
happens,
notification. So when it hits, we'll do it.
Bro, I
Yeah,
got
alright.
2 shoes. You got 2 50s. I got both shoes on my head.
If we get $200 in Patreon donations right
Each
now,
of us.
we will all put shoes
Oh,
on our
yeah.
heads, all
Oh
right?
yeah, I do not care.
I'm wearing shoes. I'll do that.
I have slippers.
And she's got slippers, and I've got red, white, and green
I'll
shoes.
give you one of mine.
I can borrow a shoe.
I got snooze.
Zora,
We
you
even
know
got
our-
snooze going on.
You know our demands. You have 5 minutes.
Alright.
How'd that troll go for it, Zora?
Let's take this call from Bradley. Hey, Brad, how you doing, man?
Hello.
What's
Hey.
going on? What do you want to talk about tonight, Brad?
Oh God. Just want to say welcome back, Mark.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
this is Brad.
This is Brad, yeah.
I love Brad.
Best accent ever.
Yes. I love you guys too. I love you all too.
So what's going on, man? What do you want to talk about tonight?
Did you guys read my comment what I thought the Arkham Knight was on the message board?
Wait, what was that?
What was the question?
I think the Arkham Knight, you know how Scarecrow puts like drugs in your head and makes you hallucinate?
Yeah.
The Arkham Knight is created by the Scarecrow, I think.
You think created by
That's
the
not a
Scarecrow?
bad
Oh,
theory.
He's like a figment
Yeah,
of
like-
everybody's imagination.
Well, because the Scarecrow is apparently a huge element in
He
this
is.
game.
Right. He's
Bigger than any of the other ones.
That kind of makes sense.
that
so
would be
actually,
a pretty cool twist.
that would be
That's a good
interesting.
theory.
Yeah,
The shield for the scarecrow. Yeah, I could totally see them.
I would be
doing
okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah. Same.
I'd rather that than the Joker.
Same.
Oh. The Joker is dead. He should not come back. And who, like, if he comes back, I'm like, what the hell? Why? Why bring
What
it
the
back?
hell? Why?
What the hell?
Oh no, I think that's a really cool idea.
I hope
actually.
that's the box quote if the Joker comes back. Fans say, "What the hell? Why?"
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Totally. Brad, what else are you looking forward to, man? We got Witcher coming up. We got Batman: Arkham Knight.
We got Uncharted coming out.
Not this year.
Oh,
So sad.
sorry.
I'm pissed
Sorry.
about that. I'm annoyed about that.
You
That
are
is
annoyed
correct.
about that. Why are you annoyed?
Yeah. Because I was like looking forward for the Uncharted to be my game of this year. I wanted it to be this year and I wanted to play it straight away, but now it's been delayed till spring. Isn't it spring?
It was delayed till spring of 2016 of what they're saying right now.
Right, we'll talk about it a little more later, too.
Of course, yeah, that is the story this week.
God.
We will be talking about it.
Actually,
Damn
in a
it.
minute.
Yeah, in a minute we will be talking about this. How about we do that right now, Brad? We're going to talk about Uncharted.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in, man.
And
Level up.
level up.
Level
Level up.
All right, guys. Thanks for calling in. Let's move back to the level up.
Wasted! What a wasted call that was.
That was a wasted call?
No, not Brad, the other one.
Oh, I was actually okay with
I mean, it
that.
was really funny, especially
Yeah,
you
dude,
have our
you
terms.
freaking close the show.
You
I
have our
enjoyed that
terms.
thoroughly. Definitely, for sure.
Speaking of, did you see Liam Neeson reading bedtime stories on Jimmy Kimmel?
I did.
Oh my god. He does it in Taken.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, it's so... Womp womp.
That's so good.
What was that, guys?
I think you know what it is.
I think we know what it is.
He's been practicing.
Oh my God!
So
You've improved. I am impressed. Good
I
job.
got better.
Good
right?
This was such. I love that a joke turned into this.
Like, and what's funny is originally I was just like, is this really something we want to do? And you were all about it.
I
You were
was
like,
all
I'll
in.
make the art, but I don't know.
I suggested the name Delay Watch.
You did.
Delay Watch. This is where we tell you the games that you can look forward to, not this year. Well, actually, some of them. But
Already, it's only March.
let's start with Uncharted 4. What is it called? A Thief's End. A Thief's End. It's been delayed from holiday of this year
Nathan
to
Fillion's End.
spring of next year. Let's read off what Neil Druckmann has to say here. He said, since we showed you our first gameplay reveal of Uncharted 4 Thief's End, more of the game and story have come together, and it's become clear to us that this game is much more ambitious than we originally envisioned. After spending so many years with Nathan Drake, he means a lot to the team, and telling the climactic chapter of his adventures is a task we don't take lightly. This game deserves every bit of the attention to detail, precise pacing, and nuanced storytelling Naughty Dog is known for, so we've made the difficult choice of pushing the game's release date. Giving us a few extra months will make certain that Uncharted 4 A Thief's End not only meets the team's high standards, but the high standards that gamers have come to expect from a Naughty Dog title. Thank you for your patience. We know the extra wait will be excruciating, but you'll see it will be worth it as we reveal more about Uncharted 4 over the next year. The team at Naughty Dog will be heads down working through 2015, making sure that Nathan Drake's story gets the closure it deserves. Come spring 2016, you and Nate are in for a thrilling, emotional ride.
But not this year.
Uh-oh.
But not this year.
Sorry,
I'm really
guys.
bummed, but like Drew and I were talking about in the chat, he feels. Well, why don't you? I'm just not gonna put words in your mouth. Why don't you tell him what you feel about the
delay.
remastered package and everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do think that there's a strong possibility that they want to highlight the remastered trilogy this year.
Which I think is great if that's
Yeah.
happening.
And I even said, I'll play it.
That'll do fine
Yeah,
for them.
I'll buy it for sure. No
I never
doubt.
played any of the Uncharted, though.
No way.
That's
Oh, you didn't know about
That's a lot of people, and that's why this is a good
Right.
idea. A lot of people haven't played the Uncharted series, and really, even though the story isn't entirely dependent on the other three games,
Right.
that?
would be
I
smart.
feel it is. And that's the thing. Like,
It
that's why I haven't played any of the other ones. I didn't play the first one. And then by the time the second one came out, I was like, I don't really want to play the first one. And then the third one came out, I was like, I didn't play the first two.
I didn't play any
So-
until the third came out, and then I went back and got 1, 2, and 3 and played
Did you?
them all. I love them all.
they're all great. Every single one of them
I
is
will
great.
1,000% replay all 3.
The thing is, it might not even be just 3. There's a possibility they also include Golden Abyss for the Vita in there. You know, they could
Which
remaster
was
that.
that
maybe.
game? Did you play it on
Yeah, it was.
It's
It was
awesome.
a great game, and the best part about it was probably the longest of all the Uncharted.
Now, is there cutscenes in that game?
Yes, there is.
So, is there a possibility they just do cinematics?
It's possible.
Yeah, it could.
Or try to fill in the gameplay moments with more
There was
cutscenes.
some stuff I wasn't crazy about with the cleaning off the maps and some of the
Yeah,
collectible
they were
stuff.
trying to utilize the Vitas.
You do have the touchpad, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So they
right.
could still do it.
Right, that's true, yeah.
They could still do a lot of those
Right.
mechanics from the Vita on PS4.
I am all for them taking the time they need as we see broken games coming out is like much too
I hate Broken
commonplace
Games.
anymore. And Broken Games is
They're
even
the
worse
worst.
when that happens.
Okay.
But I mean,
But-
This is not the only delay.
Right,
this week.
yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately, this isn't the only one we found out
Right.
about.
We also found out about Quantum Break.
Possibly.
Possibly. This is a rumor.
Right, so it's still a rumor, but according to the Dutch community and social media coordinator at Microsoft, the game is being pushed back to spring of 2016 as well.
Yeah. So competing with Uncharted, I guess you
Right.
could say.
Mm.
Possibly.
Not Tomb Raider.
Not Tomb Raider, no.
But that's the other thing we didn't bring up about Uncharted, though. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. And
It
just
no
bring it up
longer
again.
is competing with Xbox's Rise of Tomb Raider.
Right.
But who knows? If it comes out 6 months later on PS4, that means they're going to compete with each other on PS4, which might
Right.
not be great. So, but how do we feel about this? Remedy is very known for delaying games, so it's not a
Yeah,
huge
so it's not the first
surprise.
time that this would happen. We
Yeah.
still don't know if it's official because they haven't said anything about it, and it was only a rumor that we heard of.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm okay with it. We weren't really impressed too much.
It just isn't on my radar.
Right. It's not like, I mean, there's a lot about it that could be really awesome.
Yeah.
And the gameplay demo we saw, although very boring, had a lot of cool aspects to it, that gameplay mechanics that we're really interested in seeing develop more.
And if it were to come out this year,
But-
like without us knowing anything about the TV side of it all, because that's a huge part of this game is that
Right.
it coincides with a television program on Xbox. So
Right.
we haven't heard anything about that. So maybe they're just not ready.
Television programs on consoles aren't doing very well right now.
No, Powers is
And Nightfall was awful too.
yeah.
That's
So
funny, dude. After we talked all about Powers, I watched them all for some reason. I just sat there.
you watch all of Powers?
Yeah, he watched all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I only watched
Oh,
the 2.
okay. I'm thinking that the whole season's on.
No,
there.
I thought that was the case, but it's not. There's
No,
just
no,
three,
it's
and
three.
then there's like a behind the scenes thing, and I just let it.
And then
I just
they're
kept
doing
watching.
one a week, I think, right?
Yeah.
From now on.
And you didn't like all 3 of them.
No, but like for some reason, I checked back for another episode. Isn't that weird? I don't know what. But
There's
Um,
one final delay,
Yes.
and it is Project Cars. The third freaking
Yes.
time this game has been delayed.
What did I say to you? I said, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, if this game releases with any bugs,
Mhm.
with any missteps, with any missing anything besides minor tweaks to gameplay that were found out after people gave their response back, everybody grab their guns and their torches and
And
blow
pitchforks.
their shit up.
By
Yeah.
the time this game is released, the car models will be old and.
I know, right?
We'll be playing with classics.
It's true. It is true.
Seriously.
Project Cars Antique Racing.
The Formula One cars evolve so rapidly.
Oh my god, yeah, it's ridiculous.
You're
man.
going to be driving outdated models. Like, they're screwing themselves over here.
Let's read off what they had to say real quick, though. Quote, despite our long heritage and pedigree in making critically acclaimed racing games, Project Cars is by far the grandest and most intricately detailed of them all. Despite, therefore, the game being 99.9% complete, the remaining 0.1% attending to small issues and bugs has been tricky to anticipate. We're absolutely dedicated to delivering a groundbreaking experience, and by targeting mid-May, fans can be assured that what they'll receive. Again, we want to thank our fans for their support and patience on this matter. There's a high expectancy from racing fans around the world that Project Cars is going to be an exciting new contender in the simulation racing space, and we firmly believe gamers deserve it to be on its most complete and polished state when they come to play it on day one. So yeah, there
Right.
can't be any
So
bugs.
like I said, there cannot be a damn thing wrong with the game
No, there not.
besides balance issues.
Maybe, yeah. Stuff that you only know once a game releases. Yeah, but
Right, so-
everything that you could find out before a game releases needs to be fixed.
Unfortunately, those were games that were delayed.
Yes.
Fortunately, those are the only games that were delayed, as we know.
So far, it's only March.
So bad news, that was the games that were delayed. Good news, those were the only ones that were delayed. Bad news, Sony is now closing PlayStation Mobile.
Yep, true story.
The only thing carrying the PS Vita, Sony Computer Entertainment regrettably announces the discontinuation of the PlayStation Mobile Developer Program, which includes the discontinuing of content distribution on the PlayStation Mobile Store starting July 15th, 2015, and closure of the PS Mobile Dev Portal on November 30th, 2015. The tremendous support from PSM developers allowed us to achieve our original goal to provide unique PSM content to users. We truly we truly appreciate it. It already does anticipate. It was well done. We truly appreciate your cooperation and wish to express our apology for any inconvenience that our decision has caused. What sucks is I feel like although it's going to be a small group, they are going to be very, very, very upset about this.
Yeah.
But again, it's only going to be a small group. What sucks about it is the biggest thing carrying the Vita and not letting it die by the fans that want to love it was the PlayStation Mobile side.
That's where really only the original content is coming from.
Right.
They still
And
have
apparently it was really good content too,
Yeah.
which is what sucks.
they still have those like ports and the cross-buy type stuff
Right.
going on. But really this just means that they're removing so much from the Vita at this point. They removed YouTube, like they removed maps, now they're removing this. It just kind of means that system's coming to an end pretty soon, I would have to imagine. It's getting there.
Yeah.
We're on the final days of the PlayStation Vita.
Do you think they drop it any more in price? Do you think they do
They
anything with it?
should make one final push, right? Like drop it to 150 at least.
They should have done that before they did this.
That was one of my predictions for GDC, and it didn't
It didn't
happen.
happen.
I thought that they would maybe drop it and get rid of the bundle. Just get rid of Borderlands and drop it down to 150 so that maybe some more people buy it.
You know
Switch.
what?
Give me that.
I love my my Vita for indie titles personally.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as the indie devs are there, then like the machine lives. But I don't know if they're not going to support it, then they're not going to support it. I suppose
The machine lives.
the machine will.
Final story. Go ahead, Dean.
Where we at? PSVU.
Yes, we are.
PSVU launches in 3 lucky cities very soon. The PlayStation Vue TV service is set to launch in early 2015 as Sony has promised. It will roll out in the next 2 weeks. to the lucky cities of New York, Chicago, and Philadelphia. These are, of course, just the first 3 cities to receive the service, with the rest of the U.S. planned for the end of the year, although a subscription price has not yet been revealed. We do know that View will offer 75 channels at the beginning, including CBS, NBC, Fox, FX, Comedy Central, and Discovery Channel. ESPN and ABC/Disney have not yet been worked out, but are supposedly in talks with Sony.
Interesting. I'm very excited for this. I just hope that Philadelphia includes our area.
Yeah,
that's what I was talking about too.
Yeah, I really, really hope so. I'd like to start
really
this
hoping about
service.
that.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
And we're pretty damn close. Usually, a lot of times when they
10
say
minutes.
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
we well, not even that, but when they say Philadelphia, like for instance, I technically work in the Philadelphia market,
Yeah.
and our area is in the Philadelphia market.
Right.
So I mean, it very well could be. I'm going to say a PSA real quick.
Okay.
We're not taking anything. There's no warnings giving right now.
Okay. Is there a lot of trouble
there's a
going
lot
on?
of trouble.
There's a ton of trouble, man.
Don't like if you want to fuck around, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna get insta banned. It's not even
Okay.
timeout at this point. in my opinion.
Insta-ban, guys.
It's
We're
insta ban. It's not even timeout anymore.
We didn't
So
get paid.
we didn't get
We're not
paid
getting
for
the
it.
shoes. We didn't get paid.
Yeah. So just want to let that be announced.
Also, we're above 250, so I need to give 25 XP to the entire room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Guys, thank you so much for getting people in the room.
Oh, and did you put the poll in for Christmas?
It just came up.
Here's the
cool.
problem right here. Rated by Zora Sniping is the hashtag, so someone has brought people in to raid our chat
Yeah.
room. That's what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But luckily for you guys, I have a program up that knows where all of you live, and I'm coming for you. Who's just coming for you?
Oh my God. What just happened?
Well, guys, I've had a real amped up weekend. I'm all jacked up. I'm
Yeah,
coming
dude.
to your house.
We've
Did that work? Did I
we've
just
been
give
nuts.
25 XP to everybody?
You sure did.
Yes.
74 viewers.
Yeah, not everybody gets it.
Greg is here.
Gregory!
Greg, you loved my voicemail, didn't you?
Greg's the worst.
Okay, guys, some quick thank yous before we go to Skype. Where is my phone at? There it is. Yeah, I think we should be okay if I do this.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the Twitch hearts. We got over 30 tonight now. Thank you to Danger Ross 605, Kung Fu Said, I think, D-Bag Zon something, Sarkanatus. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, man. Also, Carby Gaming for the Twitch art, Black
That would make
Plastic
it
for
so
the
much
Twitch
easier.
art,
Go to
Crazy
settings.
Gamer, Hess Boy, Caveman, and many, many more.
Right.
Keep those Twitch hearts coming, guys. We'll shout you
Go to
out.
settings.
Your name will pop up on screen.
Click
Go to
on it.
twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. You can follow or subscribe there. And if you're watching live from PlayStation, it's as easy as hitting
Awesome,
that heart
right?
button. That's
Yeah.
all you got to do.
Thank you
Your
so
name will
much.
pop up on
That is the
screen.
best thing ever.
We'll shout you out.
So
We're also on Twitter. We're on
Oh, I
YouTube. You
remember
got a
I
t-shirt
said that.
shop there.
You're actually here.
And patreon.com/The Level Up Network.
Here's the thing.
That's why I like to click the names.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm trying to touch them out.
Sorry, patreon.com/The Level Up Network is where you can go to best support our show.
Scroll up when the chat's moving and you find someone you need to do it. Scroll up like that, and the chat will stop moving.
Oh, cool.
So you-
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So
Thank
we're
you for the
doing
Twitch art. There they are.
we're trying to
We're cleaning house.
We're cleaning house.
Yeah,
We're cleaning house.
here.
No worries, guys. We'll make sure that everything's okay in the chat room. Let's open up Skype lines. We already got one. And Minikin. Let's take this call. Hey, man. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
What's going on, bud?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man.
Chill, man. Okay.
He's like, I have to tell you right now, he's probably my favorite caller.
He's so chill.
He's so chill, and he's so different than the rest of our viewers, and
Yeah.
it's so entertaining every time we
I
talk
love
to
it.
him.
What do you want to talk about tonight, man?
Okay, my question is, if y'all were game developers, say if the Level Up Network was an indie game developer,
Okay.
what would be the first game y'all would make?
Ooh.
Like what genre you mean?
Nah,
I don't know what game would I make? I would make
yeah,
StarCraft.
it doesn't matter any genre. Just what would be like the first game y'all would make?
I would go back to like the roots of Final Fantasy. I would make a very
You
old,
like
A very good
a very
RPG.
old school JRPG, turn-based, with beautiful artwork. Entirely no 3D about it. It's all like artwork, 2D animation.
I always
that's what
want.
would
I
do.
don't know if I ever told you about mine. I want to make an RPG, but kind of like no one's ever done an RPG set in like Roman mythology, like more
Yeah,
Norse
maybe not.
mythology.
Yeah.
So imagine like almost like God of War style, where you go up, but not the exact same story, but like you eventually go up and you kill all the gods, and
Sure.
but you have to fight all the gods because that's
For
like your
a
main
second,
thing.
I really thought you were gonna do the Batman thing, and I was like, it's coming.
I had debated it.
That should
I-
totally be something we do.
Oh my god.
This long story,
I thought it
and
was
then you
gonna
find out
happen.
it's Victorian Batman.
When he was saying it, I was like, am I going to troll Dean, or am I going to legitimately give my idea? And I chose the higher
We
route.
need to kind of explain this real quick.
All right. There's
an inside joke that we have where Dean kind of started this thing where
he's obsessed.
He's obsessed with Gotham by Gaslight,
which is
Yeah.
Batman
This is
set
like a really
in
obscure-
Victorian style with steampunk, stuff going on. In it.
So often we'll
Ooh,
be
that'd be
in
cool.
chat and Dean will be telling like a story and it's like, and this will happen and this will happen, and then it's like blah 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 Victorian Batman. It always comes back to that. It's
And we've
hilarious.
all started rolling with it. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I love
but
it.
I'm sorry. And Minikin's question. Let's go back to that real
Serious
quick.
answer, I would probably want to make either a twin stick shooter because I'm obsessed. I usually I just love twin stick shooters,
Yeah.
or character driven like third person action game because I feel like they're kind of dying.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah, because Uncharted's not doing well.
Uncharted's like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Naughty
you got
Dog is it.
well. Here's the thing:
Yeah.
you got it's
Uncharted
starting to make a
Tomb
resurgence.
Raider,
No, I get what
like-
you mean, but it is starting to make a resurgence. But I would love to see more of that, like more good
I
quality
love
stuff.
those. There's
Right.
like all I played when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I wish they would come to be a little more prominent. Like
I would be like the most hated developer. I'd be the guy who focuses on story.
Right,
Kristen.
Kristen.
Yeah,
Kristen,
for real.
what would you make?
What would be the game that you made if you were a developer?
I don't
Any
know.
game. You make any game you want.
We all know what you would make.
You make a bogey game.
What?
if you want.
Giraffe
Simulator.
Simulator 2016.
Ultrasound.
Yeah, no, I would do an anatomy simulator, like surgery.
Oh, surgery, not ultrasound.
That would be cool.
No.
Did you ever buy Surgeon Sim or whatever it was?
No, I haven't. Well, she wants to do it like legit,
Like a good one.
like a good
Not
one
like
that's like 100%
Well,
realistic.
they have one
That
for the
would be
DS
cool.
or anything like that. Where
Yeah.
it was like kind of like Cooking Mama, but like more
That's what I
advanced
would
than that.
like.
Dude,
I'd like to
I
do
would
like.
Cooking Mom.
Imagine if you failed.
surgery.
And,
It
like,
was.
You puncture an organ
need a
and
kidney.
blood splays on your screen.
Oh my god!
That could be
You hit an
kinda-
artery and
that
just
could be
like
kinda
That's what
crazy.
happens.
everywhere.
No, that's what happens actually on
Yeah.
the DS one.
Oh,
I'll
really?
have to pull up a video and show you.
And Minikin, how about you though, man? What's your answer to this question?
I don't know. That's a tough one because we're making a game is complicated. So I guess probably yeah, I'm into RPGs also. So like an RPG with with elements of what you see now, with a little bit fighting, first person shooting, with elements of modern gaming.
Yeah, RPG, JRPG mixed with Western RPG maybe. Kind of
Like
bring it
Yeah,
together.
exactly. Yeah, like a hybrid. Yeah, something like that.
That'd be cool.
Really cool isometric.
That's kinda what I
RPG would be
think-
Really nice.
Yeah, right. I think Final Fantasy 15 is kind of doing that a little bit. I feel like
Greg
there's
said
a
he
lot
wants to
of
make
Western.
the Order Greg.
What was that?
The Order Greg.
The Order
is what
Greg.
Greg said.
You know what I would make? I would make Ori and the Blind Forest for PS4.
Yeah. So what? Greg would
choice.
actually
So
play
Greg
it.
can play it.
Fucking retard.
All right. And Minikin, thanks for the great question, man.
All right, man. No doubt, man. You have a good one.
You
You
too.
too,
See you
bud.
later.
All right.
That was a good question.
Favorite caller.
He's such a good guy. All right, that was a long call, so let's
Yeah, we'll
move
have to go
on, to the level update once
No.
again. Or actually, let's go to a quick commercial break.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do So
Yeah.
we have to do something else.
Dean,
after that.
would you mind putting that up real quick?
You got to.
We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys.
I won.
You won.
All right.
One.
The secret
I missed
word
Oh man, I didn't get anything.
I didn't even bet. I missed it.
is bow tie.
Bow tie.
Good one.
Bow tie.
Not. I mean, they
drink
could.
called
Oh,
Pasta.
yeah, pasta. And next is trailer, by the way.
Okay.
So, how about tonight?
It's off the rails.
I love it.
Fun. It's actually more organized than I anticipated it being.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know how some nights we're just none of us concentrate on anything
Yeah.
the right way?
Mhm.
Well, it's our first night back all together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Finally. I think we're probably back at this point.
Nope.
Hopefully.
We got 10 seconds.
10 seconds, all right.
I so did poll.
All right, we'll do that first.
What was that?
The poll, and then we'll
Yeah.
do the trailer.
We're back.
Welcome back, Level Uppers, to episode 65 of the Level Up Show. This is a game-dedicated talk show on every Sunday, and you can follow us at any point if you enjoy the show. Go to twitch.tv/The Level Up Show to follow or subscribe. If you're watching live from PlayStation, all you gotta do is hit that heart button. Very simple to do. Do it right now. Your name will pop up on screen, and we will shout you out, of course.
Like that.
Okay, I'll do it a little later. First, let's look at the poll results.
Yeah.
It's going to take a second. She's got to load it back up again. Also, guys, we're very active on Twitter, YouTube. Go to YouTube for sure. That's one of the big ones because we archive all of our shows in case you miss anything. But also, we do like a lot of off-show stuff, a lot of TV discussion, some game discussion too, and more to come. A lot more to come in the future.
Seasons.
There's a very cool Greg/Dean thing that's in the works.
There's a lot of things coming up, and I actually had a new idea, by the way, for seasons.
Oh, nice.
So we'll talk about that.
Here we go. Poll results. What do you guys think PlayStation View should be priced monthly? You guys would be okay with 10 or 20.
Wow.
Anything above
that's
that.
a little lower than I think.
Yeah, I don't
I think
that's
you
gonna
guys are
happen,
not shooting for the right pricing.
I think you guys are thinking of Netflix, and that's not what this is.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's going to
This
be
is a
way
cable
more.
service.
This is going to be $30 to $40 a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And if it is any more, it probably won't do as well as they're hoping.
It would be nice
but there's a
if it
very
was
good
that
chance it could be.
But
I would love to see it 10 to 20, but
Yeah,
They're
I
not
don't
an
think
ISP,
so.
Thank you.
though, are they?
dude, they have everything. They have Fox. They have NBC. They have HGTV. Like they're a full
All the
cable network.
Viacoms they have. The
Yeah.
only big one that they don't have is ABC/Disney
and ESPN.
and ESPN.
Disney is a lot.
That's a big one, yeah.
Disney's a big
They're
one,
working.
But they have
It's
Nickelodeon.
huge.
They have Nickelodeon, yeah.
Okay.
And they're working with
Right.
ABC. They're trying to get ABC on board, but they
Okay.
haven't
Right, so
yet.
there's a lot of stuff involved in this.
Yeah. We got over 40 Twitch arts tonight. Thank you to Mob21, Wallman, Mr. Poe, Chronix, Voco, D-Ware, Kento, Jordan, Skills Baby, Michael Plumley, Superfly, Danger Ross, Kung Fu Said, and D-Bag. Thank you for all those Twitch arts, guys.
But not the classy one.
But not the classy one. Let's move on to our trailer of the week. What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
Ooh, this one's directly from Mark. If it please.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yana is the head of
Yes.
administration.
You won't play it yet, but you will.
You need only
Oh.
See, I told you.
Okay, nice.
There's an outsider like yourself to be.
Dude, that's so crazy.
You found yourself a hunter.
What are you doing now?
Did you? No, did you? Yeah, you do.
You will never listen.
Like you don't know what the trailer is, but you know what it is.
I tell you, I will.
You know what
this
Got him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, it's Victorian.
That was the order.
Fear the old blood.
There you go.
The hunt makes hunters mad.
You know, it's just what hunters do.
These are they gonna have.
They have guns.
Can't wait to see how this gets ruined by the
Adept, merciless, half-cut blood, as the best hunters are.
Yeah.
You don't want none of this, Ricky Bobby.
So when you say room by min-max, you mean like people put their thing all the way up for like agility but no health?
Well,
and then people doing like tanking.
min-maxing out, it's the Dark.
Oh, by the way, this
Souls-
is the creepiest.
Oh, I don't like this.
Never zoom in on a crying baby.
No.
Never a good idea.
In the middle of a thing that's as terrible as Bloodborne. Oh my god.
So what's cool about Bloodborne to me is it has ridiculously creepy enemies and gruesome like looking stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like horror games. I don't like horror in general. It's not because I'm scared of it. It's not because I just don't care. I think it's boring.
Yeah.
You know, using like gross out and like scare tactics. It bores me most of the time. But recently, I know this is completely off topic, but Eli Roth produced a movie that was in the UK and it's been brought over to the US called Clown.
Okay.
This is the first like gruesome looking horror movie I've wanted to see in the longest time.
I hate clowns.
This isn't a horror game, is it? I thought
No,
this
so this is
more
a movie.
Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah, no, it's Dark Souls, but it's a
It
horror
definitely
game.
has some horror vibes for sure, this Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is, I think, the director's response in part to people saying they made Dark Souls 2 a little bit too friendly. They took some of the gruesomeness out of the Dark Souls franchise.
I mean, by
And-
horror,
and
I
it
mean,
was-
like, it's not like a jump scare first person. Like,
No.
It's like a.
No, not
It's
at
like
all.
a-
There
like an
are going to
RPG
be jump
kind
scare
of.
moments, but it's not going to be random mindless jump scares.
Right.
It's going to be oh my god, I just fell through this pit, and now there are 30 skeletons trying to eat me.
I'm in the dark with a torch, and
Right.
suddenly a terrifying-looking creature is coming out of the darkness. Like,
Yes.
you know, like those kind
Which
of moments.
actually happens in the dark.
It happens often.
Watch the
very
trailer
often.
for this when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't followed the game like close.
No, I'm not saying tonight, but
I've definitely, it's on my radar. I really am interested by it.
I think it's going to review really, really well. If the early talk is any prediction, like
Yeah.
Eurogamer, I think it was, or was it Edge? Edge was the one that did an early preview, and they said that it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Edge is tough on games.
Oh,
So
I think Bloodborne is more of the style of play general audiences like.
Yeah.
It's fast. It's
more my
really in your
speed.
face. Dark Souls is very methodical.
yeah,
and
take your time.
You don't have to take
Learn,
your time,
repeat.
but you need to know enemies' timing very specifically, and it's more defensively oriented. And
Right.
Bloodborne is very like, get up there and murder this thing,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
because
about,
that's
man.
what you want to do.
This is a spring game, yeah?
yeah, it comes out this month.
Yeah.
This month?
Bloodborne's
Yeah,
out
I
this
think
month.
not
Shit, I
this
didn't
week,
know
next week, right?
Yeah, I think it's either 1 or 2 weeks away.
Oh,
I think this
boy.
is going to be the first highly reviewed AAA title to come out this generation.
Not the order.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously not the order, but even like, I think this will be the
bummer.
first one to get 90 plus on Metacritic. I actually do think this will be the first one to do it.
Okay.
I don't count The Last of Us, obviously, or anything like that.
Right. It doesn't count.
Yeah, so I don't think any next gen game AAA has done 90 plus yet on Metacritic. I think they're all like 80s or below. So I think this will be the first one. Let's move on to the next part of the level update.
Oh god damn it!
Oh god damn it! Our favorite news story. NPD numbers for February 20.
Yes, dude, yes!
Yeah.
Fucking waiting for
Oh,
it.
you just
Shit,
put
you're
them
waiting.
So let's start with software. This was kind of surprising, actually. The number one game of February was The Legend of Zelda's Majora's Mask 3DS. That was the number one game. Kind of surprising, with 515,000 units sold digitally and physically. So that's good on them, because that also helped the 3DS become the best-selling console of the month. Evolve was after that, followed by Dying Light, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, still on the charts, Grand Theft Auto 5 in 5th, NBA 2K15, Dragon Ball Xenoverse made it on the list.
That's awesome.
Go.
And not only did it do that, but it beat out
Minecraft, which is always on the list,
yeah,
of course.
buddy.
Wow.
And 9th is the order. The order made the list, so good. That's good. And finally,
At least it made one list.
Yeah, I'm
Zing!
at least that as an exclusive title.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Sorry.
It's exclusive, so you know, if you were to narrow it down to SKU, you know, exclusives, I would imagine
Right.
that probably the order was pretty high on the list for the month. So that's good news. As I said, 3DS was the best-selling console of the month, followed by the PS4, which I'm hearing is around 350,000. Xbox One is around 275,000, and finally the Wii U at 94,000. So PS4 is still the best-selling home console, but
Cool.
Xbox One still had a solid month. I think it climbed like 80 to 90% over month over month.
Pretty
so that's
sweet.
good news.
Yeah, pretty good numbers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Go ahead.
In other horror game related news,
Yeah.
it's something we kind of predicted for a while. Jason Voorhees has been revealed for the official first special guest appearance Mortal Kombat 10 Combat Pack. Mortal Kombat 10 has been delayed on last gen consoles, unfortunately. We have a trailer right here showing it off. But the PS4 and Xbox One are still on track for an April 14th release. However, PS3 and Xbox 360 versions will have to wait until the summer. So
This is the
I'm
Johnny
pretty
Cage trailer
No, this
here.
is okay. This is so. In other news as well, Johnny Cage was also revealed for the game as part of the Cage family trailer, which makes it very interesting. So it's not just one character, being added in Mortal Kombat. It's multiple characters.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm happy that they're including him. I mean, with Cassie Cage and Sonya Blade being involved, they have to have Johnny, right?
Right.
Because it wouldn't be, it just wouldn't make
Right.
sense. They're
right.
married.
Having
They have-
Sonya,
that's their
but not.
kid.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I think it's very smart.
Did they kill off Johnny Cage in the last game? Or
I
something?
think that they might have, yeah. I want to show off the final fatality, though, because it is awesome. Also, just look at the general combat here. It looks
I
really
actually
cool.
think I might get this.
Mhm.
I think I need a little bit of diverse arcadey type game. And so even though I'm not usually huge on fighting games, this looks interesting enough
Here it
to
is.
get me into it.
Opens up Scorpion. Here's Johnny. Did you see that
That's
yet?
awesome.
That's
Oh,
pretty cool.
man.
And then here is the shot of Jason Voorhees. So that's
Did
pretty
people
cool.
lose their shit when this was announced?
I think people are happy about it. I didn't.
You look at Forbes more than I do, so I didn't
Yeah, you know,
if,
it wasn't like people didn't go nuts. Actually,
I think it was more boring. I was surprised that it wasn't like
Predator or Spawn or something.
right, something like we predicted.
I do think that those are still coming.
You think so?
I think that this is the first of the combat packs. I think that you'll see several You're
So you think it's going to be
Jason.
multiple, especially because they do more DLC stuff
they're
now?
saying Johnny lived.
Johnny lived. Okay.
Oh, did he live? Okay.
I know that Kung Lao died in the last one, and he's in this one. So I don't know what that means entirely, but
Apparently a bunch of people survived.
Who's reading the third one? Dean or Kristen?
let's give it to Kristen. She hasn't read it in a while.
Give it a
I have a thing.
Okay. You can split it up. Why don't you guys switch back and forth between features?
No.
If I'm going back and forth with someone, I need someone to do the poll.
Okay, I will do the poll.
Who wants it? Mark, Dean?
Oh, I don't care. What are we doing? I'll read. What do you got?
I'm going to throw it up. Someone catch it.
Give it.
That didn't work at all. Went to Mark, though.
Yeah. that was a biased ass.
I threw it up in the air. I threw it straight up.
Kristen will start with the first feature, and then you will follow and alternate. Go ahead, Kristen.
Okay. According to the PlayStation blog, oh wait, I forgot the first part. PS4 update 2.50 officially detailed. According to the PlayStation blog, the update is titled Yuki Miura. Did I say that right?
I think
Close
it's fine. It's close enough.
What is it?
I would probably say Yukimura.
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 Exactly like that, too.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's perfect.
Here's a list of the biggest features. Suspend and resume, which will be supported by nearly all PS4 titles, will create an atmosphere where your games are immediately available at any time. Just pick up your DualShock 4 wireless controller, hit the PS button, and get right back into the action of your games, even from rest mode.
Sub-account to master account upgrade will get you, users with a sub-account will now be able to upgrade to a master account directly from their PS4 when they turn 18. Ooh.
Facebook friend search. PlayStation now lets you connect with your Facebook friends on PS4 using your linked account.
Remote play and share or play at 60 FPS, upgraded from the original 30 FPS.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Accessibility options. These options include text-to-speech in large text, bolder fonts, higher contrast UI, zoom for displayed pictures, invert colors on screen, and more. Users will also be able to reassign buttons for DualShock 4.
Trophy improvements. A screenshot will automatically be captured at the moment a trophy is earned, also adding more sorting options along with the new ability to remove games from the trophy list that have 0% completion.
Woo!
Woo!
Which features are you waiting on?
So, I think I'm most excited for the suspend, resume, the Facebook, and the trophy. Just because I like the screenshot idea.
The accessibility options functionally are.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that will use the heck out of that and have been wanting it. I have no need for it.
Yeah, you don't.
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. I understand why it would be for a lot of people, but I just don't need it.
Yeah,
especially the reassigning buttons thing.
I don't know, does Xbox offer anything like that?
I know they do. Well, the trophy, yes. The achievement, when you get an achievement, it takes a screenshot.
I mean, the accessibility
The
option.
accessibility, I don't know. Do you know?
That seems like a very forward-thinking option that should be utilized more heavily through games.
There was a lot of people happy about that one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
especially the reassigning buttons thing. Which
that's what people were really going nuts about.
I had no idea that was like a needed thing.
Desire, right? But yeah, people were happy about that. What are you guys waiting on though? Which feature, DLNA support, a video/music player, PSN name change, or folder organization? There you go. Vote.
Say like out of all those features, like the suspend resume, I thought would be like the most popular one out of all of them. Well, you were talking. I didn't want to. The suspend resume I thought would be the most popular out of all of them. He was saying because people might be missing digits and everything like that. I get that.
Yeah.
But like this was something that was promised from the reveal of the PS4.
Yep.
But then all of a sudden that took more precedent than anything else.
Okay.
Which blew us away. We're just like, oh, that's weird.
Go ahead and vote, guys. We're going to open up the Skype lines. Call in at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces.
Yeah.
Talk anything gaming related. We got 250 people in the room. Thanks for joining, everybody. This is the Level Up Show. It's a gaming dedicated talk show. You can follow us on Twitch.
A little bit, right?
What was that?
Yeah. I just talking about sorry.
And they realized they picked spam. So
yeah.
We got over 50 Twitch arts tonight. Thank you to Hot Schumann, Kurth Ock, Doctor Who 3000, Starfish, Quay 21. And we're getting a call from the guy who wants us to put a shoe on his head, so I'll probably ignore that.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek is calling.
And Derek's calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's
Willie thank you for the Twitch art and shooter. Welcome, Derek.
Derek. Nice pants.
Crap! I thought. Damn, there we go. I thought you were. Connect. Thanks, Microsoft.
What's going on, Derek?
Was this an
Oh,
accident?
nothing much. Just wanted to say hi to Mark and hi to the rest of you all.
Hey, man.
Hi.
Hi.
You got any question tonight, man?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And plus, I have my friend Shuhei Yoshida.
Oh,
I see what he did there.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Okay, so if you could personally tank, by that I mean bomb, get rid of any video game franchise, what would it be and how would you do it?
Oh, dude.
This is a harsh question.
I have an answer.
Here's my immediate response to this.
Kingdom Hearts, because fuck you, Greg.
Oh my god, that's
Bad.
terrible.
Get out.
It was just strictly for Greg.
Oh,
My
You hurt me.
first thought to this is that I would never tank a
not for
game.
you. It was
Even
not-
if I hate a franchise, I wouldn't tank it.
Right.
I would improve it.
Oh,
Yes.
of course
But
you
if,
would.
if there was a game franchise that you loathe more than any other, and you would be very happy to see it ridded of its existence and from this planet, what would it be?
Yeah, I'm gonna think of my real answer.
No, I would never. There's too many people that enjoy that. I would never want to put so many people into sadness. It would have to be something that's just like.
Why was it if I
everybody
told
agrees
you you
it's
got
all
away
Farmville.
guilt-free?
Yeah, like that's what I think of. I think of like Angry Birds and like Farmville and
Yeah.
was
Mobile game.
like
Clash of Clans,
They-
actually, for me
they've
right now.
done it themselves.
yeah, kind of they
that's true.
have, right?
I don't know what my real answer would be, honestly. It's tough.
That's
I
a really
I
tough
don't want
question.
any game. I don't want any game
No.
to fail.
No, of course not.
No, you never want to see that happen to a producer or a
Because
developer.
it's bad
But,
for us. It's bad for the industry.
right,
Yeah, you
but
want
no,
games to
I
be
get what
good.
he's talking about, and I just don't know of any
Right,
that I hate
yeah,
that much
same.
anymore.
Derek, do you have one as an example?
What's that one with Kate Upton in the commercials?
Clash of Clans,
Oh
right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
how
thought that
about
was-
Game of War.
That's good. But all
Oh,
of those. I'm okay
that's what it
with
was.
They
Game of
just
War.
never existed in the first place. I'd be perfectly okay with it.
Yeah, they're very manipulative, those games,
Yeah,
and take advantage of the young minds
Yeah.
for sure with their parents' wallets. So yeah, I think that's probably a good answer. Those kind of games is what I agree with as well.
See, I think
All
that's
right.
a cop-out answer. He
Why?
was asking a difficult question.
I
of
think he
which
was talking about
gaming
franchise. But I don't care about
Gaming
the
franchise,
franchises.
Not type of game. Well, that's the point. This is a hypothetical question of personal preferences. What gaming franchise? Do
How
you
about we
hate?
put it to if
World
you
of
had no
Warcraft.
choice and had to choose?
Forcefully bomb World of Warcraft? There. That's the kind of thing that he's.
You would
talking
shut
about.
down World of Warcraft?
See,
Is that your
Mark
answer?
gets the question.
I get the
I
question.
get it. I just don't. I'm having trouble.
I'm
finding
having
the
trouble
answer.
too.
Minecraft?
No,
I have
no,
no
I definitely
problems
want
with
it.
Minecraft, though.
There's so many people that enjoy Minecraft.
And
It's-
But I like it, but I'm saying like
Drew,
it's
you're
been
being
how long? Like
too
it needs
kind.
to stop.
So good.
I mean, I kind of understand World of Warcraft a little
Yeah.
bit. I think it's time for somebody else to take over that space.
Yeah.
Like they've been controlling it for too long.
I agree.
It's kind of annoying.
I
And
just don't know
nobody else
anything
can
else.
get into the space because they just have complete ownership over it.
I think that Final Fantasy should just die.
Ah!
Oh!
This is why that's a good question.
No.
I could have said Metal Gear Solid.
I honestly do think that World of Warcraft is a solid answer for that.
Yeah.
I agree with that one. Good answer. All right, Derek. That was a very tough question, but a good one.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
All right,
Thank
see
you.
you later, man.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Oh wait, level up.
Level up.
Level
up.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh, hold on.
No.
There we go.
Now.
Talk to us.
Alright. Alright, guys, I'm here for 2 reasons.
Okay.
First reason is a question. Second reason, Mark.
Are you Pert Halfley?
There is a reason I am calling this evening is the sentence I am saying now.
No, go ahead, man. Go with your question.
Alright. What was it? Oh yeah, okay. So I was actually watching a video earlier in the day, and it was this first person. It was like what would it look like if Mario's first person? And I was thinking, what kind of game would you guys want to see in first person?
Ooh. The problem is we've had so many games that.
Jeez, there's a big echo there.
There's so many games that we've seen be redone in first-person mode or third-person mode that we didn't want to, or unfortunately they killed it, like Sonic. Like if you had asked me this question like years ago, I would have said Sonic immediately, but unfortunately they did that and killed themselves.
Yeah.
You know, they already did it with Zelda. There's a lot of games that aren't really 2D that I really want to see. First person.
It's
I'm ignoring
really
it,
hard
man.
to talk when you have an echo.
Because I'm awesome and everybody wants to hear me double. So I don't know. What other 2D games are there? I've already done.
In first person?
They've already done a third person.
Third person they have, but
They've done 2 of them. And they did 2 styles. They did one in the style of a Castlevania.
Jimmy, we're gonna have to shut you down now. The echo is too long, man.
Wait. What? Is there a question?
Yeah, let me ask you a second question before you let you go, though, and then we'll carry on with it.
Why don't you just mute our chat? Just mute the chat.
Jimmy, do you have another question that we could carry on with?
What? It kind of like cut it out. So can you see that again?
Do you have another question, real quick? I thought you had 2.
No, I said because the other reason was because Mark could take off the beanie.
Oh, that's never happened.
Never gonna happen.
Mark, my friend, watch yourself out. Like in the next couple of days,
Give up, man.
watch
Give
your
up.
back because if you're not gonna take off that beanie, I will. Okay?
Oh, he's gonna come here and take it all for you.
Do it. No balls.
No balls.
Oh, I have an idea. If we get into a donate goal,
Jimmy, we
the
gotta
stream.
go, man. See you later. Level up.
Yeah, I'll just call next time.
All right, see you, bud.
You don't usually have an echo like that. That's
but
weird.
but yeah, no, they made one in the true style of Castlevania, but it was too much. Like, imagine the expansive universe of Castlevania, 3D. It was too much. I hated it. Like, and I'm a purist for Castlevania. I love that game, and it was too much. Then they really made it like God of War, and it was actually good. The second one was pretty bad.
Which 2D game do you want to see as a
Right.
person?
First person is what he said. Yeah. So.
Well, third person works the same.
Question. Not really.
I can't honestly think of too many ones that I would want to be first person, but that's just because I'm not that big on first person games.
I just don't know many
Mario?
side scrollers.
Like, what would Mario be like in first person?
Where I have
like Mirror's
It
Edge.
was actually a simulator.
Mario would be Bioshock.
The only game I can think of right now is Rayman.
Rayman?
No.
Did you ever see?
Okay, good answer.
There's actually a video of a Mario first-person game that
Yeah.
made.
Really?
You should look it up. It's
No,
kinda
I haven't seen it. I'll have to look that up. All right, let's move on
Level
to the
update.
level update. Final level update, and then we'll take a call from Chris later on. Don't
How
worry,
about you do
Chris.
the poll first?
Good idea.
Oh, yes.
Tetris, somebody said.
Chris is on the ball tonight.
On the side-scrolling game, but
All right, guys. Which feature are you really waiting on for PS4? See the results here.
the money printer.
Is it going to be DLNA support video music player? No, it is PSN name change.
That's and I actually expected that.
Yeah.
I saw that coming.
That's not surprising.
Believe it or
Second is video
not,
music player.
photo organization is my biggest one.
My biggest is video music player. I want to be able to plug in any USB drive or hard drive and play all my stuff.
Yeah, I got an Xbox for that.
Yeah, it's frustrating that hasn't happened yet because PS3 was amazing for that. Like it had no like limitations whatsoever. You can play MKB
Honestly,
on PS3.
My personal one would probably be the organization out of everything because there's kind of workarounds for everything else. I'm happy with my name. I have 9,000 devices anymore to play videos and music on while I play games. Like I just want to be able to organize my games better.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next part of Level Update. Level 5 is announcing their major new project very soon. If you guys don't know, Level 5 is the developer of the excellent PS3 RPG Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch.
Which was such a great game that I missed.
You should regret that majorly.
did.
It was such a good game. And now they're teasing details on a major new project that will be revealed at a special event in Tokyo, Japan on April 7th. According to Siliconera, I think is how you say it, the event will be titled Level 5 Vision: The Beginning and will announce a, quote, next generation major cross-media project. Entertainment 720, right? Right. That's what it sounds like. We already knew that Level 5 was waiting to talk about the confirmed Fantasy Life 2, Yokai Watch 3, and also a new Professor Layton installment, but there's a lot of speculation surrounding something super special and secret in the works. Considering it's a cross-media project, maybe they're going to be working together with Studio Ghibli again.
Right.
But on an existing franchise that we don't know about, maybe Princess Mononoke?
Right, and that's what I was actually going to bring. Or can you imagine if they did like a Kiki's delivery service?
Yeah, like I think that'd be awesome. I'd be totally on board. I'd be on board with
flying around on a broom everywhere, and
I'd be on board with another Ni no Kuni as well, though.
House Floating Castle.
Ooh, that alarm is to tell me that we should start our raffles. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. It's already 11:40, so we should start our raffles.
And on that note, I should probably head out.
And on that note, you want to head out?
Yeah.
That's probably good timing then.
Yeah, between segments, I don't want to jump up in the middle of a news thing.
Well, ish.
Ish.
Segments-ish.
Yes, so look forward to Ni no Kuni or whatever else Level 5 is working on.
House Floating Castle?
House Floating Castle would be cool too. I would be on board with that.
Oh, that would be totally sweet.
Right?
Definitely. All right, let's say goodbye to Mark. Shall we play Hulk music? No.
Wait,
Yes.
let me ban this person before I leave. There we go.
Boosh!
Nice.
Boosh! Boosh.
So, boosh.
Boosh is what they say,
Boosh,
yes.
okay, boosh.
It's for real like we've been raided by a Hydra in here. It's like a cult following.
Oh, I know.
That's really weird. Because you put us to
Well, it's
commercial
on Twitter.
while we let Mark go here.
You know,
Twitter.
it's because we didn't answer his phone call.
Right.
We'll
All
be
right.
back in 60 seconds.
The
Goodbye to Mark.
Secret word is beanie.
I mean, we answered it.
Well,
He
we
just
don't-
ruined it for himself.
Well, he called
yeah.
back.
Oh, right.
He called back and we took Derek's call with that great question, which you guys totally tried to ignore.
But you made us recognize it, so it's all good.
Where's the Hulk music?
Hulk music?
Doctor?
Dun, 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 dun.
No, that was too sad. I still have the tear stain on my laptop.
No!
All right. I have more room. Yes. Oh, so much better.
Yes.
I
I was comfortable.
can rock in place.
Fat.
Goodbye, Mark. We love you.
You know what's really funny? When he was like standing over there silently for like the first 20 minutes,
Yeah.
not saying a damn thing because he couldn't.
Welcome back, guys. This is the Level Up Show, episode 65. A
I
gaming.
can say whatever I want.
Get the fuck out!
Oh my God. Took a turn. We are a gaming dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the 283 people in our room. Let's see if we can get to 300. Also, if you want to follow us on Twitch, do it right now, or live from PlayStation. All you gotta do is hit that little heart button, like these people did. Thank you to Beast Killer, Sanctuary for All, Con Artist, Eric Hall, Soleb, Mysterio, Ioner13, Willie G, Game Boy Dude, Jelly Stick, FTW, Jelly Stick, Bama, Mr. Random Stuff, Hot Shoe Man, and Kurthop. Thank you for all those Twitch arts. Keep them coming. We'll shout you out, of course.
Continuing on from what I said before.
I need to start the raffle.
You want to do the
I
raffle
really
now?
do, because I don't want to. I want to make sure people have enough time.
So explain it.
Guys, we are celebrating our 5,000 followers.
Woo!
We're now like 5,050, actually. Thank you so much for all your support. For that reason, we are giving away $70 in PSN, Xbox Live, and Steam currency tonight, starting with a $10 PSN code. It is going to be 100 XP per raffle ticket, and you're limited to 2 raffle tickets. So I'm going to start this up right now. But
So
don't forget.
how do they do that?
Oh, it'll say they give
Okay.
instructions. It's exclamation point ticket and then the number of tickets that you want. So it'll be
Okay.
exclamation point ticket
And then you
space
put one or two.
But don't forget, there's other cards
Yes.
coming. There's $20 cards, which will be
Are they going to be
300
the, okay?
XP
Yes.
per ticket.
Yeah. So they're going to be more. So you have to balance. Do
you
you
might
want
wanna
to
conserve.
put 2 tickets now if you have enough points for it? If you want to wait till later.
All right, so here we go. $10 PSN card. And it's going to be $100 per ticket, or 100 XP, I should say. And
Yes.
max tickets 2. And I will put a 10-minute timer on that. All right.
Starting
now.
Now.
I hope that worked. Let me know if that worked, Dean.
Yeah, it did.
It
Yep,
did.
it did. I see it
Okay,
in
cool. Awesome, guys. And we will select the winners, and we will private message to you on Twitch is what we'll probably do. Or Twitter if that's what you prefer, but we'll have to talk separately to figure
Yeah, we'll
that
figure
out.
it out. We'll figure it out, but we'll get it to you. It'll alert us who wins and everything like that.
Yep,
so.
it will. So let's go ahead, Mike. You're up.
But yeah, so you know what's interesting? Microsoft revealed its HoloLens, and everybody assumed that was their Triumph VR. Well, they've come out and said no. Just because we released HoloLens, it does not mean we will attempt at VR. According to the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, HoloLens doesn't preclude us from doing anything in that space, either from a first-party or partnership perspective. The discussions are great as all of us look forward into where the space is going to go, he said, adding that while the technology is certainly exciting, he doesn't believe the tech has quite matured for the market. He's confident, however, in the innovative presence brought to the space by the game industry. Sorry, I'm like stumbling over everything in my head. The games industry is always a place for innovation, which is interesting. So they're taking a very smart approach to this.
You think so?
Yeah, because I feel like they're playing the wait and see tribe. There's a lot of companies investing a ton of money and research and time into VR, and nobody knows. I mean, well, everybody says it's actually great. It's much better than they anticipated. That doesn't mean it's going to take off, especially because A, the price point perspective, and B, the support.
Yeah, this video that's up on the screen right now, guys, kind of shows a mock-up of what they want to do with HoloLens, and it's really, really cool. The ideas behind it, but it just doesn't seem like technology is there. Or maybe it's there, but it would cost so much to do
Right.
this. I would on a consumer level.
Right. Well, as of now, again, it could be a few years before we have the
And
technology.
how many times do we have to see Minority Report? Like basically,
I am okay with this.
Everybody really wants Minority Report rehashed.
I am okay with that. I want that actually.
No, I understand. I can understand that. It's a really cool concept, and if it works in idea and functionality, it could really streamline efficiency and make things a lot quicker on a business standpoint. So
Yes.
this has a lot of functionality, a lot of approaches that not just on a consumer gaming level, but also in businesses.
Right.
So, but the point of the story is that there might also be VR as well coming from Microsoft, not just HoloLens. We are up with the final story. Who wants to take it, Dean or Kristen? Dean's going to take it. All
He
right.
missed the last one.
Go ahead, Dean.
Poor guy.
Blue. You threw me off. Bluepoint is remastering a big franchise for the new generation. According to a job listing for Blueprint Games, they are looking for a character artist to help with a big new gen remaster. Bluepoint Games has become synonymous with strong remasters and ports, including Titanfall, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, the Team Ico Collection, God of War Collection, and many more. The list reads, Bluepoint is looking for a character artist to join our team on a contract basis as we work on our latest project. Help us remaster a highly acclaimed franchise on a current generation console. The work is expected to take approximately 6 months with the possibility of extension.
Interesting.
End quote.
So what do you guys think it's going to be? We're putting a poll up in the room right now. Which remaster is coming from Bluepoint? Will it be an Uncharted collection, a Mass Effect collection, Elder Scrolls collection, or maybe Gears of War collection?
What do you guys think?
I am gonna go with Mass Effect.
You think Mass Effect is what they're working on?
And
hope so,
my
man.
second guess, it's not gonna be Elder Scrolls because there's way too much
Yeah, I don't think
work
it'll
to
be
go
Elder
into
Scrolls.
that.
I don't think it'll be God of War either.
What?
I do think a Skyrim remaster is coming to next gen.
I think it
I don't
should.
know if
You think
Bluepoint's
so?
doing it. I do because first of all, PS3 was such a disaster. I think they would really benefit from allowing a second try.
If they do it, I'll get it again.
You
I
will.
can't,
will.
dude. I can't get back down that rabbit hole.
You know what? I tried playing Dragon Age and I just can't get into it because it's not Skyrim.
I'm not crazy about Dragon Age either, but I have Skyrim on 360. I played, and then I bought it again on my PC, and like I just have to let it go.
Yeah,
my
let it go.
second guess is going to be actually no. I'm going to switch around. I think my first guess is going to be Uncharted because of the delay and everything like that. Now, originally it wasn't, but now I think it actually is.
You think it will be Uncharted? The thing about Uncharted is, well, let's talk about The Last of Us. Naughty Dog did that in-house.
Mhm.
So I'm curious if they would want to keep that in-house again as opposed to
That being said,
outsourcing it.
Bluepoint has been doing very well with all their remasters.
Oh, yeah. They're
especially as of late.
Yeah.
So I think, especially because of how much they have to work on, they're apparently in development of Last of Us 2, and I don't want it. I just don't want it.
I don't want it. I didn't
I don't
ask for
want
this.
it. And Uncharted 4 is already, giving them a bit of issue. I think they're supposedly working on. I heard the rumor, and I don't know if you have. They're working on a new IP again.
That's what is said. There's multiple
Right.
projects in the works at Naughty Dog, is what they
Right.
keep saying.
So I don't know if they have enough time and resources to do
What
it.
do you
So
think it will be, and what do you want it to be,
I think it's going to be Uncharted, and I want it to be Uncharted.
Andrew?
I would like it to be Uncharted because I think I do want an Uncharted remastered trilogy, and I think that would be something good for the end of this year now that we don't get Uncharted 4. But at the same time,
Mass Effect?
I think it'll be Mass Effect. I do think it'll be Mass Effect. I don't know why, but that's the feeling I'm
I
getting.
think it's going to be Uncharted, and I want it to be Mass Effect.
Okay.
I'm okay with either one
So
because I
we're
didn't play
in
either
reverse.
series.
Like I said, I would love an Uncharted Mass Effect.
Right.
It just and like if it's coming down to one or the other, I would go Mass Effect.
Let's open up the Skype lines. You guys can talk about this as well. BMC Music, call back in, man, because I saw your call earlier.
Are we going to skip the commercial for right now?
We'll after the commercial, after the Skype, we'll go to commercial. So go ahead, everybody call in on the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds on Skype. In the meantime, thank you to these Twitch arts. We're getting a bunch today. We're over 70 now. Thank you to T-Mac, Pizzle, Prank Mantis, King Kilo, Gronix, and many, many more. Let's take this call, though.
Caleb
From
Gale?
Caleb. Hey, Caleb, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Celeb. I actually have two questions.
Sure, go ahead.
It has to do with what you guys were just talking about, and more or less outside of a question, kind of a statement, if anything. I really feel that an Uncharted remake for next-gen consoles would kind of be wasted. I don't think that they could really do much with that. And like you guys were saying just a second ago, I think they're really working heavily on Uncharted 4, having to delay it until 2016 with some of the stuff. Go ahead.
Well, what if they outsourced it,
Right,
Caleb?
Bluepoint.
To Bluepoint or something like that.
Now, see, they've done that type of thing before, because remember they came out with a PlayStation Vita title by Bend Studios. Now, I think that they could probably do a pretty good job with that if they were to put it to Blue Point Studios. But I'm hoping that Blue Point is actually more or less working on Mass Effect. I think they really need to focus on doing like a Mass Effect or even a Gears of War HD remake. But Uncharted, I really want them to focus on The Last of Us, Uncharted 4, and getting those problems fixed. But I do have something that I wanted to ask you guys. It's kind of off topic. Is that okay?
No, go ahead. It's fine if you're a little off topic.
I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this before, but I do work in the games industry as a media journalist, and we usually go to QuakeCon a good chunk. We've gone to QuakeCon 5 years in a row now. Last year, while we were at QuakeCon, we actually got to see the Doom footage.
Oh, really?
Nice. And it looked fantastic. Now, I did want to ask you guys. Bethesda is having their first E3 press conference this year. What do you guys think they're going to show off? Do you think they're going to show off, a new Elder Scrolls? Or do you think it's going to finally be a new Fallout?
Go ahead. You start.
I have three. My thing is going to be they're going to talk about everything they've done, all the success. They're going to talk about that. They're also going to talk about Fallout 4.
Definitely, they have to.
Right.
They have to.
I believe that's going to be their big thing. And then they're going to do kind of like how Square Enix does it, with like a little thing, and one more thing, and then all you're gonna do is just like how they did 4 years ago, and you're just gonna see a short little clip, like maybe 15 seconds long, of the new name of the next Elder Scrolls game.
See, I think it might be actually reversed. First of all, I think the likelihood is we actually don't see Elder Scrolls because they got Elder Scrolls Online finally coming to PS4 and all those.
It's not them though.
No, it's technically not, but still, it's a part of Bethesda. Elder Scrolls is very synonymous with Bethesda, but Fallout 4 is the big one. And the thing is, I feel like they have to end the show on that. That's the one more thing, in my opinion, is Fallout, and they can't not do it because everybody expected.
So what else are you expecting from them?
They'll do maybe Dishonored. They will definitely show some Doom. I think we do get something from Doom. But if they show Elder Scrolls something, I think it actually comes before Fallout, and it's like a freaking title, and that's it. Like, here's the title of Elder Scrolls. It's in production. That's what I said. That's all you're getting.
That's what I said.
Yeah, and you gotta think, though,
that's
too,
the one more thing. I think it's just a title screen, and that's it. Go ahead, man.
You got to think, though, too, with Bethesda, they have Bethesda software. They also have ZeniMax. Then they have Arcane Studios, which is working on a new Dishonored. I'm telling you. I really have a big feeling that they're working on another one of those. They also have Machine Games as well. Now, Machine Games is releasing in May. They're releasing Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, but that doesn't mean they're not working on a new Wolfenstein title, because the way they ended Wolfenstein: The New Order, they didn't really end it in a sense of like, oh, that was the last Wolfenstein game. This one that's coming out is a standalone title for $19.99, and it's back in the 40s. So there's always a possibility of them coming out with a new Wolfenstein. So.
Now, do we think, though, that if they did both Fallout and Elder Scrolls, back to that, do you think they would kind of cannibalize each other as far as excitement goes? It's like, shouldn't they focus on one or the other?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I would really, I mean, me, I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. As much as I would love to see another Elder Scrolls game come back, brought to you by Bethesda software, I really, really want to see a Fallout. Like, Fallout 4 is kind of overdue, and I think gamers are really, really excited for that. Now, I will tell you guys, from what we saw last year, I can't wait. Like, I cannot wait to see people's reaction to the Doom footage. Like, it's by far one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's fantastic. Awesome. I know it's going to be good, but I'm hoping that they're going to come out with a Fallout 4. So that's all I really wanted to say. Keep up with the work, guys.
No,
show's looking fantastic. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you so much. We love getting calls from people that are actually in the industry. It's really cool for us. So thank you for calling.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night.
You too. See you later, Caleb. All right, guys, we're going to stop the Skype calls for now, and also reveal the raffle. The first one, let's draw the viewer. We got a good dozen people that are in this raffle. I think some people are saving for later.
Yeah.
And the winner is the 9 Fox.
Derek,
you are getting a $10 PSN code. That's easy on us. So I will message you later on, Derek, with the PSN code, $10. And I'm going to start the next one right now.
Yes, and that one is going to be for, Greg's going to love this one.
Okay.
It's going to be a $20 card for Steam. So Greg, that has your name written all over it. Now, guys, this one.
Could you write, just so I don't forget? Can somebody write down who each of the winners are in like a little notebook or something? So write down the 9 Fox, and I'll start this one.
No, this one's gonna be 300 apiece.
300 XP for each ticket, and still a maximum of 2 tickets.
So you can do this one. It's going to be 300 apiece, 300 XP. You can get 2 of them. So again, it's going to be exclamation point ticket space 3, right? Or 2, I mean, or 1. Is it 2 or 1?
It's 1 or 2. So it's exclamation point ticket space 1 or 2, whatever you guys want to do. So here we go. I'm going to start the new one right now. Let me know if that works.
And Derek won the $10 PSN card, right?
Yes,
he did. Derek won it. 9 Fox. And we are, I think we're active, right, with our next raffle?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, nice, guys. Go ahead and enter in if you wanted a chance at
there
a
you
$20
go, guys. Oh, and there are bank heists going on, too.
Nice. Have fun, guys.
Good timing.
I started that with 300. I'm feeling real big tonight.
Let's go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with the top of the week.
Yeah.
We'll be right back in 60 seconds, guys.
Not yet. We won't.
Not yet, we won't. Banter.
Banter.
Rabble.
Thank you to these Twitch arts, then.
It logs me up.
Okay, thank you to these Twitch arts, then. Thank you to Jorgala92, Donnie E, Viciously Toxic, Zoraday, T-Mac, Pizzle, Praying Mantis, King Kilo, Chronix, Brodo Baggins, Vadrian360, Be Real, Beast Killer, and Sanctuary. Those are our last 10 or so. Thank you so much for all those. Keep the Twitch arts coming, guys. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
No,
Bing.
now we will be.
All right. The secret word is Doom.
Ooh, Doom. Doom is the secret word. Did you enter into the bank heist? Have you won any?
By the way, Invader Zim is on Hulu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had Danny watch it.
Nice.
She didn't like it.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately.
Yes, I won again.
Another.
How much did you get?
35.
Did you lose?
No, I won 534.
Awesome.
Jesus, I never win.
Dude,
ever.
Dude, me and you won pretty big the other night.
Yeah.
That was once out of like the 4.
Out of 20 or so times I've tried it, I think I've won maybe twice.
Really?
Yeah, it's that bad.
I've only lost like twice, I think.
Apparently only one person wants a Steam thing.
Okay, then you're going to win it.
Yeah, right?
There's only one person in the raffle so far, guys.
So you have a pretty good chance.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to ruin Ty's chances in this, but...
Is it, yeah, it's Tyler, Mr. Rager. So, guys, it's still active. Exclamation point ticket, space 1 or 2 if you want to have a chance at a $20 Steam code. Welcome back. This is the Level Up Show, episode 65.
But you have to make sure they have the XP. That's what people are doing.
Yes.
They don't have
Right, so if you're entering and you are not included in that one, as of right now it's only Mr. Rager, it's because you don't have enough XP. The tickets for this one were 300 XP each.
Yes.
And
you can get 2 if you want.
if you're putting XP, if you're doing it for 2, it might not go through, so you can try do the ticket for 1 and see if that goes through if you don't have enough XP for it. So
There's under 8 minutes left in this ticket raffle.
And tell them how to check their XP.
You can do exclamation point XP to check your XP, but you can only do it once every 20 minutes.
Yes.
So we don't want anybody spamming that. Now people are coming in.
Yeah, they were just...
So it's going to start.
There
I
you
think it's
go.
going to start plugging in. No, you guys aren't putting space, I don't think. I don't think people are putting
Some
space.
people are. Zorday did. Quansby did.
Yeah.
They're putting space.
Okay, because
Looks like
it's only showing up 2 people right now.
There's about at least 5 people that have done it.
Okay, as long as the space is there, it should come in eventually.
Yeah, they might not have enough XP though.
Oh, they might not have enough XP. That might be it.
That's what I'm saying. If they're putting it in, it's because they don't have enough XP.
Guys, we're doing our giveaways right now because we hit 5,000 followers.
We
on
did!
Thursday, which is a big milestone for us. We're now waiting till 10,000 for our next milestone, but we want to celebrate this one. That's why we're giving away $70 worth of PSN, Xbox Live, Steam currency. We also just want to talk about the Level Up Show in general, and thank you guys generously. Thank you so much for all the support that we've gotten in the last couple months, especially with Patreon.
Yeah.
We're up to $188 a month on Patreon because of you guys. You guys are making the show better. That's how we did the dual streaming now. We have a higher quality stream at twitch.tv/the Level Up Network. But we got a lot of other plans in place. Do we want to talk about seasons maybe a little bit?
Why don't you do the poll first?
Could you open that up for me?
Because it just covers me, so it's annoying.
Okay. Let's talk about seasons a little bit.
Let's wait till she gets the poll up.
Okay.
You were so eager to talk about
You have to refresh. Yeah, it's slow. That's why I want to start.
That's fine. I mean, we have a lot of stuff planned. Seasons 1 of them is a new program that's going to be coming later on down the line. But we asked you guys which remaster is coming from Bluepoint.
Yeah.
The choices were Uncharted, Mass Effect, Elder Scrolls, Gears of War. I think it's going to be Uncharted. Drew thinks it's going to be Uncharted or Mass Effect. Dean wants it to be Mass Effect, but think it's going to be Uncharted.
You can go ahead.
So,
and here are the results, guys. This is what you voted for?
Are Uncharted, with Mass Effect second place.
Yes.
So
not a surprise.
Pretty much what we were.
I'm guessing. I wonder if that's what they want it to be or what they think it's going to be.
I don't know.
No. I could see Uncharted happening, or Mass Effect's a good choice as well. Though.
Before we go into new stuff? Let's go over what we've done since the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it started off.
Well, do you have something?
Yeah, I have a video that I can play if you guys want to see it. Yeah. It's about 5 minutes long. That's the only issue. Well,
no, it's perfect because then it's the end of a raffle.
Okay. Let me see. I think it's on the next page. So this is a little bit of a highlights of some of the stuff that we did over the last 14, 15 months.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fast forward.
You're the only one that's seen it. Me and Dean have not.
Here we go. This is way back here.
Yeah, I've not seen this at all yet.
Andrew, you have all this left?
No.
We are the Level Up Show. Is that really what we're doing? I have no idea. We're just going to go with that for now. All right. Okay. But we are a gaming dedicated video cast. We stick to gaming just because our first week we got shut down because we veered off of gaming related subjects supposedly. So if you want to try and veer us off into movies and stuff, we won't be able to do that too much.
MMA. Super Brawl likes MMA.
There's a perfect example. We can't really talk too much about MMA. Hey everybody! Welcome to episode 25. I need to say like this all episode.
Is that Google?
Yeah.
God, I remember all that. That was Google, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Maybe.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna start over. Welcome to episode 25 of the Level Up Show. This is actually kind of an important episode. Yes. We're kind of looking at this as our 6-month anniversary. It is. It really kind of is. It's a little bit past that. Also, 25 is big in general. Like we'll treat 50 big, 75 maybe, 100 big. So those kind of represent our 6-month anniversaries. 10,
God,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome!
That was actually pretty good.
All right, guys, welcome to the new Level Up Show. For the people in here, but we're gonna wait. Obviously, we're still gonna give it a few moments before we start officially. But guys, you're the first ones to see it. This is the new Level Up Show made for you guys. That paper had it coming.
Oh wow.
We're at 1,000! Yeah!
This was 1,000 followers.
This was October.
Which wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was only October.
Last October was.
That was October, yeah. That's how far we've come just in 5 months. Oh, and Greg was here.
Greg, do it for me.
No, the Ewok celebrations.
So there you guys go. That was a little look back at the Level Up Show from the very beginning. We've been on for 14 or 15 months now, something like that.
15.
And as we were saying, in October we hit 1,000, and in 5 months later we're at
the end of October. Not even.
And not even 5 months later we're at 5,000. So
this is only my. It's not as many shows that I've been on as you might think. Yeah, it's like the 6th show maybe.
Really? Oh, yeah. It's got to be more than that.
I don't think it is either. I really don't.
Wow.
So looking through our archives and like you can see me in the thumbnail and like the last like 5 or so.
Mark was here earlier, so that was cool to have him here. You know, Mark was here for a long time, and now we got Dean, the Beast from the East. And just, you saw, like, we started off as just 2 guys sitting at, like, a little TV table.
By the way, someone said that you look like Charlotte Copley.
I don't see it.
I don't see that at all.
I don't see that at all.
But I was actually talking to Dean about that in the car. Like, it was crazy how much things have changed. Like, it originally started with me and you sitting on 2 bar stools with a snack tray between us and Kristen chilling on the couch.
Yeah.
Then we had to add a moderator because it was too much for Kristen. So we had my friend for a little while. Then we had Mark do it on the side. And then you made that table. That actually wasn't even made until, what, like 5 months in?
Yeah, it was at least. Yeah.
So for the first 4 or 5 months,
to 6 months,
we were on bar stools.
Yeah.
So the way that we looked in the first clip was the way we were for 5 months.
And then it was I think it was October, actually not too long after we moved into here, maybe September, that we started this new setup.
Because it was a week after you moved in.
Yeah.
Because that week we actually went back to your old apartment with nothing in it.
Yeah.
And did it there, and it was
so
really
weird. So the beginning of September was the start of this studio. And then since then, there's been another 4,000 followers. Like
someone said he remembers seeing us on Ustream.
On YouTube, there were a couple times.
A couple times because we got shut down on
exactly.
Twitch.
That kind of shows also how far it's come. Is that at the beginning we were just a part of all these people trying to use Playroom to do these dirty things and stuff like that.
Dirty.
Yeah, so we kept getting shut down because everybody thought we were doing bad things. But over the course of months and months, we finally got in with Twitch and we got a part of a whitelist actually.
Guys, 20 seconds left for the raffle. They're not even going to see it by the time I say that.
Yeah, no, they're not. Only 2 people are in this raffle. I think a lot of people couldn't get in.
You have a good chance.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people are waiting.
I think a lot of people
for PSN and Xbox Live, yeah.
I'm surprised Greg isn't in this one.
It's between Mr. Rager and Quanzi V. You guys got a 50-50 shot here of getting a Steam card. Let's find out who the winner is. It is Mr. Rager.
Tyler, congratulations, bud.
Steam card.
I guess we'll probably go through Twitch or Twitter, I mean. Yes.
$20 Steam card.
Yeah, I can Twitter message him, no problem. And let's start our $20 Xbox Live card now.
So guys, again, it's going to be exclamation point ticket and then 1 or 2. These are also 300 XP a piece. So each one is 300. So this one is for Xbox 360 and Xbox One. It's going to be a currency card worth $20.
And I think we're good, guys. Go ahead.
It is live.
It is live. Go ahead and exclamation point ticket space 1 or 2 depending on what you how much you want to wager in this bet here, I guess you could call it.
Yep.
And then we're going to finally do one more $20 PSN code. So if you guys want to save, it's up to you. But
yeah, it's
what were we about
crazy.
Okay, so my first episode was episode 54, it looks like.
Okay, so yeah, you've been on here for 11 episodes.
Longer than we thought.
Well, he's also been missing for a couple of them.
Yeah, a couple, here and there. But yeah, you've been on here for a little while now.
Yeah.
Do yourself a little bit of credit here.
Yeah, it's just, it went by really fast.
It did, yeah. It goes by fast.
It doesn't feel like that long.
No.
At all.
It feels like yesterday.
We were just back there, and it was nuts. Like 2 bar stools is what we started at.
Yeah.
And I mean,
holding up a piece of paper.
It's not like we've built like a monopoly or like a business or anything. But I mean, we've done a lot since then. You know, this would never have been any like. I mean, I'm sure you would have done something like this in this house, but had that not taken off, this would not be here like this set up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned that it's not happening. We got
in there.
Derek voted for 2 raffle tickets, but nobody else yet.
Xbox.
Most people don't have 300.
I guess everybody just wants that PSN stuff.
Everybody just wants a PSN.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, it's like
you guys, all you want is PSN, huh? All right, well, it makes it easier for the guys that want the other ones.
Right, so Derek, you're in twice for the Xbox.
Yeah,
so
and nobody else is.
Right, and that's it. So,
guys, if you want to have a chance at an Xbox Live $20 card, exclamation point ticket 1 or 2. You gotta buy a raffle ticket right now using your XP.
Derek, right now it's 50-50 versus yourself.
Yes, literally. But now that we've talked about like the past a little bit, let's talk about the future.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff we haven't planned. We're already, I mean, we're trying to work on a couple things, and there's things that we're working on. But one of the new additions is something we've been talking about a little bit already, called Seasons.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. When it came a brainstorm that started on one idea, and it was like, hey, we can do multiple ideas with that. So I guess a little bit about it.
Yeah, we don't want to say exactly what each season is going to be yet, but the idea is this: we think it would be cool yearly to have this thing that's recurring. Like it doesn't matter what it is, but in spring there's something that you can expect every year. Just like you can expect the Level Uppies every year, or the Level Up Bowl now every year. We want seasonal things that you can expect every year, and we're brainstorming every week for ideas on what we can do with each season.
I think we should hold off on announcing our first one.
I agree.
Until we're
not going to do anything yet
on Friday, and then next Sunday show we'll announce that.
Well, exactly. That's a little teaser. Is that there's something with Greg and Dean. That is our first seasonal thing that we're going to do. They're creating a promotional video. It'll go up on our YouTube, and the next week, and then next Sunday will be the start of this idea that they have for spring, which I think is going to be really cool.
We have quietly started.
Doing it already, yeah.
Yes.
But we'll explain it all next week. You guys will know.
And then in the summer, the idea is very much going to be utilizing you guys.
Yes.
And in a very special way.
And mostly it's probably going to be, well, we'll go into it more.
Yeah, we don't want to say yet. We don't want to say yet, but you guys are going to be really excited about this summer idea because it entirely depends on you guys, specifically maybe one of you, but we'll find out what that means in the future. But the other 2 seasons we're still brainstorming on.
One possibly came up now. Earlier in the show.
Oh, what was it? Did I miss it?
Yeah, I can't remember what. It was something that Mark said.
We'll have to watch the archive.
Yeah, I have to watch the archive and go back for it.
But the other part is we have a lot of things on Patreon that we're hoping to get to. Like, for instance, $250 milestone. We're at $188 now, but if we do get to that $250 milestone, the idea is that we will start what's called the Lights Up show. Oop, there we go. We're going to have to give away a raffle pretty soon. The Lights Up show would be a very movie-focused What's up? Did I miss something?
No.
But it'd be basically the Level Up show, but for a very more movie focused.
Yes.
So that would be
already
pretty
have,
cool.
And we have other stuff in works. People that watch our YouTube they've seen a couple weird faces that they don't recognize on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
In the visage of Nima and Aaron, two guys that are going to be working along with me to start a brand new show that we were going to try to start this week. There's been a couple things that came up, but it's actually coming together pretty well. Within the next month. Next few weeks, you'll be seeing our first episode. It's going to be the Power Up Show.
Okay.
It's going to be all comic related, so not only comics themselves, but movies and TV shows and everything like that. So live discussion, very much in the vein of our table discussions that we had. But it's going to be shorter segment, probably about anywhere 40 minutes ish. But it's going to be consumed YouTube mainly, and it will be Patreon first, and then everybody second.
Very cool.
So
you guys have a lot to look forward to. We have a lot of plans for the Level Up Network. We're trying to divvy up everything and all kind of go off in our own directions a little bit. Like Mike said, he's doing this Power Up Show thing. And then there's possibilities, like we've been talking with Greg a lot, and Greg would really like to come around this area. And if that were to happen, there's going to be a lot of stuff from Greg in the future as well. We hope that comes to fruition. So we're really excited, and we can't thank you guys enough for all your support. Thank you so much for getting us to 5,000 followers.
Right.
Thank you for all the donations.
Right, and we're getting constant money, and it's one of those crazy things that we never thought. I mean, we love the idea that you guys do it, and we're so thankful for it. It's something that we still.
Speaking of being thankful, I never really got properly thank you guys for inviting me to come do this with you. It's a small thing, but
Do I take my glasses off?
I really look forward to it every week. I do. I'm honestly this is something cool, and like you and I were talking about in the car, a lot of my friends aren't that into video games, and it's nice to come here with I got 3 new friends. Marcus is 4th. Greg is a 5th. A whole group.
He's like a 5th. He's not really a 5th, but he's
Greg is a 5th for sure. It's just nice. I have a whole new group of friends. I get to come here every week and talk about video games for 3 hours. It's a great part of my week. So thank you guys. Thank all you guys for being so nice to me and accepting me.
I think we should do one special shout out. First of all, we want to thank every single donator, whether it be Derek, Pussful Scab,
for sure.
Dave Timmons. There's
Alex.
so many, but Alex is another one. But I think one in particular that I really think we should shout out is Ty Spin.
Yes, hands down.
Tyler.
I don't even know if he's in the room. Is he in the room right now? He wasn't earlier.
I haven't seen him all night now.
But if you guys don't know, Ty Spin, he's donated literally
I would say $400.
Probably. Yeah.
$400 just in the past. And what's crazy is he's only been with us for the past 4 months?
Yeah. He's our top patron. He's our top donator. It just that kind of support it kind of blows our minds. We can't
It's how is this actually happening?
Yeah, so I think he deserves a special shout out.
Right,
sure.
absolutely.
And also thank you to every single other person, whether it's $1, $10, or $100. It does not matter. And it blows us away.
What blows us away, I think, also as well as that, it's not only that we have support, and again with people like Ty Spin, I mean, it's getting to the point where we're kind of not sitting on money, but we want to invest the money that you guys are donating to us in the right way. So we're kind of just letting it stay in the bank right now because we don't want to just do it frivolously. We don't want to get, stuff for the room or anything like that. We can do that ourselves. We want to do stuff that gives back to you guys, kind of like how we did with the Better Setup. For those of you that aren't on there, you can go to twitch.tv/the Level Up Network on your PC and see the better stuff that we got. We have the mics now. We have the better camera.
There are 17 people over there. So
right, cool. So you guys know what we're talking about, but the other people that don't know, that's a big thing for us. We want to make sure it's an investment like that.
Yeah.
Possibly things like Comic-Con tickets and stuff or a video game convention or anything like that we're
so
going
we
to
have
do.
more information to share with you.
Right, we want to make sure it's something that gives back to you guys, but it blows us away that there's that much support for it. And on top of that, we have support from people that are doing their own things. People like Dave Timmons, a guy who's trying to do his own version of what we do in a different way. He does his own podcast and everything like that. No Mel's Gamercast, and that's how we spotted him. You spotted him before I did.
Yeah.
But even though he has his own thing that he needs, and would, I guess, benefit with support from, he still donates to us.
Sure.
And it really is awesome to all of us.
And you guys are continuing right now. You're just racking up these Twitch follows. We've gotten over 90 tonight.
And real quick, before you go into that, I want to say, guys, there's only a minute and 50 seconds left. Derek is guaranteed a Xbox One / Xbox 360, a Microsoft.
He actually wasted a raffle ticket.
Right, he wasted
one.
one.
He bought 2.
He bought 2 of them. So
I'm about to enter just to beat him and then drop the code.
So guys, if you want any chance to get an Xbox Live $20 code, all you got to do is hit !tickets.
Ori and the Blind Forest. If you have not played this yet, you are fucking up.
Yeah, guys.
For
there's plenty of people with a lot of XP in this room.
Yeah, Greg.
There
you
should be
are
more people trying to get this
Greg.
thing. I know there's people in here with 1,000 plus XP.
Timeout.
But thank you to these Twitch charts real quick in this final minute before the raffle, and then we got to do Wild Game real quick. B-Rig Jimmy, iFury Panda, Kentucky Grass, Meeg, Team Win 69, Jugger for Knots, G3k, Super 2 Burge, Speedy something, Angel. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, man. Freestyle Hero, Red Sox Rule, Dragon Zo 085, Nike, Speed Mocker, B Loco, Jorgila, and many, many more. You guys are really following a bunch tonight. Thank you so much. We're over 90 Twitch arts. Keep them coming. Go to twitch.tv/levelupshow. You can follow or sub there. If you're watching live from PlayStation, all you gotta do is hit the heart button. It's that easy. Your name will pop up on screen and we'll shout you out as I just did with those guys. 30 seconds left.
Greg, I was gonna enter, but I'm only like a 5th friend, so I didn't think I'd be.
I already clarified it.
You should definitely put the salt in the chat room right now.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
All right.
We got
looks
only
like
about
it's going
15
to Derek.
seconds.
Looks like
with
it's
that.
going
But
to Derek.
guys, again, we just wanted to say thank you. It
Yeah.
really means a lot to us, and we've come so far, and it's all due to you guys. We put in our work, but not nearly as much as you guys did.
5,
Dean, you're a dick.
4, 3, 2, 1. 50-50 between Dean and Derek. Let's see who it is.
Oh my god.
And it is. It's Derek anyway.
I was gonna drop it in the chat.
There we go. So
He-
Derek
he-
has gotten both
he
a
couldn't get
$10
away with
PSN
that
code
easy.
tonight and a $20.
Derek is
Xbox
raking
Live.
his shit in tonight.
Yeah, he's playing the game smart.
He
Yeah.
is. I don't know. At first, two bets on.
See, I'm very curious now to see like if it suddenly explodes with people going for the PSN.
All right, guys,
We're about
get
to start
ready.
it.
It's not yet, so wait. We'll tell you when it starts, but now is for the $20 PSN code. All right.
300 XP per ticket.
Yeah, so check your, if you haven't yet, check your XP. Exclamation point XP. Only if you have over 300 XP will you be able to enter.
Like Jorgala, who just posted, he has not. You can't check because you check too quickly. That's the thing.
So
Kwanzi V, let's see if he can check.
he checked earlier, I think.
Okay.
Guys, you can only check every 20 minutes. All right, you earn 1 XP for every minute you watch. So whatever it was last time you checked, add 20 minutes from the.
It's like McDermott can't.
Yeah, unfortunately, McDermott can't. You're too quick on that. But guys, if you have enough XP, Derek, you still haven't. God damn you,
He
Derek.
can get 2 more tickets.
He can get 2 more tickets in here if he wants to.
Not Zombie Slayer. He only
Zombie
has 2.
Slayer, we love you, but apparently you don't have enough for that one. But guys, if you want to,
Guitar
there you go,
Freak.
Guitar Freak. He's been waiting for this. So guys, if you're ready, are you ready to start now?
I'm seeing a lot of people with 100. Do we make it 100 per ticket?
No, because these people have been waiting. Well, I mean,
I want more.
how much XP have you been able to earn since we started streaming tonight?
Just from tonight alone, you would be able to get 120 XP.
That's it?
Yeah, you get an XP per minute.
Then, I mean, we really should do 100 XP.
You want to do 100 XP?
Because there's people that weren't watching our streams in the middle of the week.
I mean, a lot of people here don't even have 100, but I think we should make it 100.
What if we do 100 apiece and you can do 3?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
That way it treats the people that were watching earlier in the week, but it gives people that have only been able to watch tonight a decent chance as well.
All right, guys. So we're going to do, just to make it a little bit easier for people that are new to our stream, it is 100 XP per ticket for a $20 PSN code, and now you can buy 3 tickets if you actually have enough XP.
Yeah, and it's not for people that are new, but people that have watched the show religiously, but don't watch our game streams during the week.
The thing is, we started this thing last Tuesday, and there's some people that have
which
racked
was
up a lot of
earlier
XP.
than some people were able to join in on. So
All right, here we go. We're starting it now, and then we're going to do a wild game, I think.
Guitar Freak, I don't know what you're mad about. You can get 3 entries now. He's like, no! But he has more entries available. So guys, it starts now. Start betting. Exclamation point, ticket, and then the number of tickets that you want.
Yeah, try to
So
tell my
Moofy
man
has
to
1.
calm down. He's
Huh?
not having it. I said I tried to tell my man to calm down. He's
Guitar Freak is very, very passionate about
not
XP.
having it.
All right, so we already got more this time, so I'm happy about that.
Yes.
We got Moofy, Tempest, Guitar Freak, Alex, the Waspman Returns, 9 Fox, Ghosty Bear, Frosty. Keep them coming, guys. That's great. I'm glad we got a lot more people playing this time. Everybody's playing. That's great.
So why don't you go into game?
Let's do wild
game period.
Greg played. Greg, what? Greg, I'm answering.
A wild game has appeared, guys. Let's see what's up first. Would you want to split this with me this week?
Sure.
Go ahead. After the trailer, of course.
Walk on, wandering souls. For your rest.
This got me by Gaslight.
Let our humble song clear your hearts of dismay.
Oh, we didn't go champagne.
Rekindle the flame and set you free. So walk on.
He is
and become the light
that
guides the way.
Yeah.
What do you think, girl? Is this the end? Ren, Makina.
If you're hearing this, fall back immediately. I repeat, withdraw from the front line at once.
Your crystal cannot protect you. Resistance is no longer an option. The rose of Rublu will run red with the blood of her people.
We no longer have a choice.
What's with you? I thought you were ready to die.
When the seal of creation is broken, a voice like thunder shall sound.
I want the skills to protect others. To protect Red. The power of a Lassie!
I can at last see my destiny.
Nice.
There we go, guys. We're looking at Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Comes out this Tuesday. I'm really excited about this one. Kristen, why don't you start with the story?
Final Fantasy Type 0?
Type 0, yep.
Type 0 HD. Final Fantasy Type 0 was originally revealed as Final Fantasy Agito 13 and part of the Fabula Nova. Oh, come on, you want me to read this?
Crystallis.
The Fabula Nova Crystallis series. It was later renamed to Type 0 and released in Japan of the PlayStation Portable in fall of 2011.
But for over 3 years, Final Fantasy fans waited patiently for a localization to the West, but it never happened. There was hope that it would be revived with the announcement of the PlayStation Vita, but everyone was shocked when the remaster of the game was actually announced for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, titled Final Fantasy Type 0 HD.
Although the visuals have been massively upgraded, the game is essentially identical to the PSP version from years ago. However, multiplayer functionality has been dropped and additional difficulty levels have been implemented.
Since it largely remained unchanged, we will kind of discuss the original game that came out for the PSP, 3 or 4 years ago. Having finished the great Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, game director Hajime Tabata moved on to be the head of Type 0. He has since become the game director of the highly anticipated Final Fantasy 15. He replaced Tetsuya Nomura, so this guy has some talent for sure.
Yeah.
Although not originally planned to be this way, Type 0 is a much darker game than the typical Final Fantasy. It is actually the first ever mature-rated Final Fantasy, and that has a lot to do with the story. Let's start with that.
Type 0 takes place within the world of Orience, and like most games in the series, it has a focus on crystals. The land is divided into 4 nations called Crystal States, and each of these nations possesses a crystal of power based on 4 different symbols. Can you handle this?
The Dominion of Rubrum uses the Vermilion Bird Crystal, which controls magic. The Militesi Empire controls the White Tiger Crystal, containing the power of science and weapons. The Kingdom of Concordia uses the Azure Dragon Crystal, containing the power of dragons. And the Lurakan Alliance is home to the Black Turtle's Crystal, containing the power of shielding.
Give me it. Nice job. I'm
She's
impressed.
so unhappy right now.
In a similar way to Final Fantasy VIII's Gardens, each nation has an academy. They are called peristyliums within the game, and their duty is to protect the country's crystal. The crystals can mark humans as servants to the country. The servants are called Lassie, a term you guys might remember from Final Fantasy XIII. Like that game, Lassie are given a focus or a task to complete. However, in this story, Lassie are blessed with long life, but cursed with memory loss over time. Not every member of the Academy, however, is a Lassie.
The main characters of Type 0 are, of course, members of an academy. They are Class 0, a group of 14 students from the Vermilion Peristylium. Some of these include Card Wielder, Ace, Flute Wielder, Deuce, the Archer, Trey, Magic Gun Wielder, Cater, and many more.
Yeah, there's 14 total in there. The main focus, though, of the game and of the characters in the game is to become what's called an Agito, which is where that original name came from, that Final Fantasy Agito 13. I don't know why they changed it. But an Agito is a legendary figure who will appear and save the world from Tempest Finis, in an apocalyptic event prophesized to destroy the world of Orient. So what was that?
Tempest Moriarty?
No, not Tempest Moriarty. Tempest Finis, his brother. The story is told in a mission-based structure. You can choose to follow a linear path and do only story-based missions, or you can go off and tackle side quests with the practice missions, and that's kind of based on it coming from the PSP. You know, mission-based structure kind of works better with handhelds, and they held on to that here.
In many ways, Final Fantasy is a return to form for the franchise. However, its battle system isn't like anything the series has ever done in the past. It is an action RPG where you will eventually control all 14 members of Class Zero. In a similar fashion to Crisis Core, it is entirely real-time. At any time, the player can swap between 3 characters, with the 2 not in control being managed by the game's AI.
Mm-hmm. And each character is completely different in combat because of their unique weapons. Each weapon has its own set of attacks and specials that can only be obtained by, of course, gaining experience and leveling up. Characters are free to move around the entire map, kind of like Final Fantasy 15 in that regard, but you can lock onto enemies like Kingdom Hearts and switch between enemies on the
Final
fly.
Fantasy 15.
Or Final Fantasy 15, exactly. So this is kind of, and it makes sense because Tabata is now going on to direct Final Fantasy.
Do you think that he had a lot of input in this?
I think so, yeah, for sure. And there's even a dodge evade attack. You can see a lot in the gameplay here on screen, guys, that you're ducking and wielding and rolling all over the place. It's very fast-paced.
Hey, just real quick, I'm sorry. We're running a little bit later than anticipated. Do you want to see if there's a way that you can sum it up? Because people do want to see Battlefield Hardline.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Why don't we just go to the last 2 points?
I didn't mean to.
That's fine.
For some, one of the strongest reasons to purchase Final Fantasy Type 0 HD is the inclusion of the Final Fantasy 15 demo. It is called Episode Duske and will last you about 3 to 4 hours while you journey through the land of Duske, collecting gil that will allow you to repair your broken down vehicle. The demo includes towns, chocobos, caves, monster huts, and even a yet-to-be-revealed summon.
Yes, that's really exciting.
Players are at their own due. Final Fantasy does not hold any responsibility for any of this product.
So Type 0, guys, like, as I was saying, it comes out on Tuesday. It's going to run you $60, but it is a full-featured Final Fantasy. It's going to last you 100+ hours is what I'm hearing. And that's not even including that it comes with a Final Fantasy 15 demo that's supposed to be like 3 to 4 hours long and have a lot of content.
$10 worth in its own.
When it was released on PSP back in 2011, like it received great reviews from the critics over there in Japan. Famitsu gave it a 39 out of 40. Almost got that coveted perfect score over there. And hopefully Square Enix has done this game justice.
Are there airships?
There are airships. I was going to say, like,
airships.
Skipped a lot here, but the reason it's to return the form is because it has airships. It has a world map. You can have strategy battles on the world map. Chocobos, Moogle, Cid, all of those classic Bahamut, like as a summon, Ifrit, Shiva. So there's so many of those classic Final Fantasy elements in place here, guys. This is a really, really cool looking game.
Are you going to pick it up?
I am. Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't put anything in here about the Final Fantasy 15 demo.
Well, I did.
Well, you did. Not too much.
Oh, well, and yeah.
I mean, you have 50 seconds. Do you want to just, like, explain what's in that demo as well?
Just to be very quick, you know, as I said, it does have towns. You have little towns that you can go throughout. You're trying to get Gil, is the whole point of the game.
No, for 15.
The 15 demo, yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the entire point of the demo, is to get Gil. Because your vehicle is broken down.
Oh, okay.
And Sydney is the engineer who's trying to repair your vehicle, but you can't pay her. So you're going around, you're going in caves, you're collecting loot, you're riding chocobos, supposedly.
And at the end, you have to fight that big giant monster, I think.
That is one of the monster hunts, is the Cerberus, but there's also a summon, as Kristen said. So who's that summon going to be? We don't know yet, but it's really exciting. So
sweet.
Let's move on to the double play. We're not just doing...
I wanted to wait till the raffle was done. That's why I was waiting.
Was the raffle done yet?
Yes, that's why. Did you not hear anything?
6 seconds.
Right, that's why I was saying.
4, 3, 2, 1, and the raffle is over, guys.
We got 27 entries.
Wow. All right, who's it going to be?
All right, you guys ready?
Draw the viewer.
And the answer is...
Sneakiest Corpse.
Nice.
Sneakiest Corpse. Congratulations, man, on your $20 PSN code.
Sneakiest
Corpse. We will private message you on Twitch, man, with the PSN card.
Following since November 2014.
Following since November 2014.
Actually, tell us how you want us to contact you.
Yeah, if you would rather us contact
Twitch
you on Twitter.
Messages doesn't work very well.
It works, it's just a lot of people don't check them.
Right.
Is the problem. Let's fast forward here.
He isn't even in the room anymore.
Oh, he's not? Well, I guess I'm going to have to Twitch message him then.
There you go. All right, so we're doing a double play this week.
Yeah.
So...
Double play!
That's the music that you chose.
Yes. All right.
That's awesome.
Let's check it out, guys. This is our second wild game of the night. We'll go through this pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is gonna be a short one.
Yeah.
2070 SWAT team move in.
Yeah, we're
480 in progress. High speed pursuit. Need backup. Taking heavy fire. Officer down. Officer down.
Cool. That's good.
Good tell me.
Police! Get your hands where I can see them!
You know that whole criminal psychopath thing? These dudes method act that shit, man. You scared yet? No.
We're here to play bad cop, worst cop. Okay, let's jump right to worst cop.
Alright. So where you cops get off on this shit?
I want a 3-man team going in here and another here. Snipers, here and here.
Looks like Stoddard's got it all under control.
Fuck that.
Oh! Language! Earmuffs! Gonna get banned. Really, really fun. I like that clip.
Convinced that you're just
Really, really fun.
This is a 5-year-old.
PC gamer. This game is really, really fun, guys. Alright, go ahead, Mike.
Played. But that was Battlefield Hardline. We put that in there because there's a lot of talk about it. People are curious about the game in general, and we've already got a little taste ourselves as gamers on top of the previews that everybody else got. But this is developed by Visceral, not DICE this time, and it's different than the rest of the series. The rest of the series is obviously very modern, war, global scale, very huge maps. This is a very Vice-style cop and robber type game. It's going to be in smaller locales and everything like that. And due to this, the main factions aren't the normal military that you think of. It's special response units and groups of criminals. Your arsenal and vehicles are fitting to such, and I'll go into that in my explanation of the beta I played. But following with Battlefield 4's reveal, the Levolution does make its appearance in Hardline as well, although it's not as extreme as a battleship crashing into an island from an electrical storm, which was awesome to me. It's like my favorite thing I've seen in there. Or, but you will have things like a destroyed crane crashing through the buildings onto the city streets, or a large AC unit being able to be blown up and falling through a bank's vault to get a quick getaway. And I will say, well, I'll go into that in a minute. There are some new game modes because, again, it's not global scale war. There's Heist, which most people are familiar with. It's the criminals must break into a cash-filled vault and move the cash-filled packages to an extraction point, and police must stop them. If the criminals manage to escape by bringing all the money to each extraction point, they win. If the cops kill them all, it's done in the amount of time. Blood money, both factions must retrieve money from an open crate in the center of the map, kind of like almost like a weird thing on Bomb Heist and everything like that. Players can also steal money from the opposing team's trucks that they've deposited into, and the first team that gets $5 million wins the game. Hotwire drivable cars take the role of traditional conquest flags, so it's not a capture a flag, it's capture the car. Yeah. Which is kind of cool. Capturing cars will bleed the enemy team's reinforcements tickets, and whoever reduces the others to 0 wins. And rescue is a 3-minute long 5 versus 5 competition. SWAT must try to rescue hostages, and cops win by either rescuing the hostages or by killing all the criminals. And Crosshair is another new one where it's 3 minutes long, 5v5, but each person only has 1 life, so it's kind of like a hard mode. I played the demo, and I played the alpha, and I played the beta. I wasn't huge on it. The alpha felt very alpha, based. So I was giving it a lot
Even
of
what
credit.
I've watched, just
but the beta. But here's what is interesting: there are different tools that they use. So they're not just saying like, oh, here's a drone in the city. It's kind of like one of your things is a grapple hook.
Sure.
So you throw the grapple hook and you can climb up that. Then you can upgrade that. The same thing with like a spear. You can actually spear gun over to the other side and do create like a zip line. So there are tools. You have a stun gun that can stun the enemy down. And it's actually really cool with that. Heist is really cool because you can make your own entry. So every bank has a vault, but you can actually on one side of the vault, you can blow up the wall. So the best way, most people were at the beginning just going right through trying to get into the door, and the cops are obviously right there. So the best way to do it was to go in through the back and blow up the wall and get into the vault that way. And when that stopped working because people were blocking that, you can blow the AC unit down and go through there. So there's a lot of different aspects to it. So they did really think outside the box. The problem for me that I had with it was it wasn't a full price game in my opinion.
Okay.
It didn't work. They should have worked off of Battlefield 4 and made it a $40 title or a $60 title off of that. This by itself, because it wasn't the same studio, they're trying to use the same properties, the same game engine, but it just doesn't feel full. Yeah, even though it was a beta, I was shooting diamonds. Stuff like that, things that look as good as it should for a Battlefield game, everything like that.
So are you saying that you don't recommend?
I'm not saying I don't recommend it, especially because the story, it's very cliche. It's not going to be bad per se, but it's, you saw the two cops in there. It was the Lucy Liu chick and the dude that looked like...
it might have been her right there. I missed her, but that was her on screen for a moment.
She looked like Lucy Liu, and there's that dude that looks like Ludacris as a cop. It's basically them versus the criminals. Some criminals set them up, and two very good cops are bad cops suddenly, and they have to prove themselves. A story that's been tried and true, and it could be very good for all I know. We don't know anything about it. It could be one of the greatest cop drama stories that we've seen ever. The problem is it's been done before. I'm not that excited about it. I'm in a wait and see tribe.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not going to get it, but it's not necessary.
It's not compelling to you right now.
I'm not going to get it.
I'm not getting it either.
I never was interested.
Rick was all about it. I played with
I know
Rick
that a lot of people that watch our show are
GFN.
interested.
Rick was all about it. He loved every minute of it.
That's why we wanted to talk about it.
Right.
I'm into Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, but not everybody's into that. So
I might even get that myself.
You might get it yourself. I think it looks awesome. I'm really excited to dive back into it.
I think if anything else, just for the 15 demo.
Yeah, right? The 15 demo is going to... That's the first thing I'm doing.
Right.
I'm going to try and just stream that immediately, if possible. I don't know when exactly it's going to allow me to do that.
Jesus Christ. Highspin has 3,079 XP.
Yeah, he has a lot of XP. Tyspin's here.
He missed our shout-out.
You missed our shout-out earlier, man. We were shouting you out like crazy because of all your donations and your constant support. Thank you again.
That was fun.
It was fun. Thank you to all. We got over, I think, 100 Twitch arts tonight. That's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah!
Our most recent Twitch arts... Hey guys, if you want to follow us like these people did, all you got to do is go on twitch.tv/levelupshow. You can follow or sub there. Many of you are watching live from PlayStation right now, though. There's a symbol at the bottom of the screen. It's a heart symbol. That's all you got to do. Click that little heart symbol. Your name will pop up on screen. We'll shout you out right now with the rest of them. Get those Twitch arts in right now. We're about to wrap up. Thank you to S. Brown, Java Ranks, Riley, Tazinator. It's me, Dolph. We got another YouTube subscription from a James B. Thank you, James B. M. Byte for the Twitch art. Spitify, Raven, Kaiser426, Paquito Evil. I like that. Ace Kill Q, COD Veteran, Fred Bob. Two first names. Private Panda, Job32X, Ricky Bobby, Game Machine, Cons N, C-Day. It just goes on and on. So many. Brig, Jimmy, iFury, Panda. I think we might be caught up now. Thank you so much to everybody who's followed us tonight. We're very active on a lot of different services, though. Go to Twitter at the Level Up Network. Sorry, Level spelled LVL. It's right there on the sign. Follow us. We're very active. We're also on YouTube. We archive all of our stuff there. We do off-show content like TV discussion. We might do powers in the near future. So go to youtube.com/the-level-up-show, Level spelled LVL. If you want T-shirts like the one Dean's wearing right now.
Ooh, look at this sexy guy over here.
Yeah, he's wearing one of our T-shirts. You can go to thelevelupshow.spreadshirt.com. We don't just have T-shirts. We also have muscle shirts and hoodies and more to come. Different sizes, shapes, and colors. Men's and women's, of course. And then finally, the most important of them all, we were saying that Tyspin is our biggest patron. We're up to $188 a month, though, on Patreon.
Guys, thank you again so much.
It's unbelievable. But if we do get to that big 250, we're going to try and do some more new stuff for this channel.
Yeah, buddy.
So go to patreon.com/the-level-up-network, donate, and you guys can get a whole bunch of cool rewards in return. So, and then we just get a final couple Twitch arts there. Thank you to 5 more from AKA Vector, Carnes the Rezer, I think, AXM, Shenmue, Hoopa Boy, and Idol. And one more from Reaper and Commando. They keep coming in. Thank you so much for all the Twitch hearts, guys. You guys are awesome. This has been a really fun show. As always, take care and level up. But more than anything, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
For real, thank you all.
Yes.
You guys are unbelievable. We'll see you next week. Shall we shout out what we do each week? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, game streams. Thursday, Sunday, talk shows. Follow us. We do it all week long. Saturdays are
Saturday doesn't exist.
Yeah, Saturday doesn't exist. Take care and level up.
Yeah!
Finish!
I'm like crying so hard.
Level up, guys.
Level it up.
Living it up.
The Level Up Talk Show.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you during the week. Take care and level up.
Yeah.